my god,
All
it's
right.
so fucking loud.
Put my headphones.
What? What's loud?
You didn't hear me screaming during the fucking the intro?
I don't think you can. I think
No, I can't. I didn't hear anything.
Okay, cool. I was sitting here going, "Fuck, it's loud!" I'm
Yes.
screaming at the top of my lungs.
Well, it sounded perfect over here. So
I'm on Patrick's fucking headphones right. Well, I got mine in, but man, he must not be able to hear it all. Like this shit's loud as fuck.
Yeah, because remember we dialed it in for each person, each seat.
Oh shit! Yeah, we dialed it in for extra special hearing aid for him. That's right. Okay.
It's all that salt clogging up his hearing. Bro, how the fuck are you even seeing anything right now?
what are you talking about?
You look like you have 6 eyes. What the fuck is going on?
Those
I
are
technically do.
those
I
are
have 6 eyes.
blue light blockers.
I have these two.
He's got the
These
blue
two.
light
And
blockers.
these two.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Well, shit. I mean, if my insurance would pay for my new glasses, I would have no problem. But of course, Ahmed and VSP and all them, they all merged, so they can't find me anywhere. So fuck, I don't give a shit. I don't care. So I can go ahead and just wear them like these.
I feel you.
Did you know Patrick was plugged into the guest line? I used the headphone that what usually looks like it goes to his headphones and unplugged it, and it goes to the guest volume.
Oh yeah,
they're
not labeled quite right.
Something's going on wrong.
Yeah.
When I put it together, they were all right.
All right,
when I
all right,
first
all
wired
right.
this shit, okay? Damn.
How about that?
The hell?
What?
Why
How
you
about
do
that?
Anyways,
why you do that?
why is there two of them?
Fucker.
Why is there two of them? Anyways, why don't we go ahead and get into the show?
All right,
ladies
ladies
while
and
everybody out
gentlemen.
there is watching us fuck around.
I know. Welcome to the FU Podcast, your weekly dive into the world's most captivating stories. I'm Devin Ewart, and I'm thrilled to be your host, joined by dynamic voice of Patrick-McMorton-Martin and Andy-Never Gonna Shutup-Henning.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Yeah.
So he's still in your talking. He won't shut the fuck up.
Together, we'll explore the latest headlines, trends, and discussions about your mom. Tonight, we've got a special episode lined up for you. Join us as we unravel a diverse range of topics from local headlines like scams in North Texas and excitement of Lewisville Western Days Festival to celebrating National Lobster Day at one of my favorite restaurants, Three Forks. We'll also bring you vital updates from the weekly safety report, including a heartwarming story of a young hero.
Vital. Okay.
Yeah. On the national stage, we'll discuss how a UAW strike could change the American work week with the mysterious case of former NFL player Sergio Brown. Plus, we'll explore fascinating stories like buildings assembled with real-life Legos. Misty would fucking love this shit. And Tesla's latest developments. Our journey takes us worldwide from ancient alien corpses found in Patrick's pants to...
Never discovered.
Never discovered by anybody. To Germany's renewable energy milestones and Japan's evolving demographics. In a world of science, we'll discuss groundbreaking research and why Patrick's so fucking salty, including pig kidneys providing life-sustaining function in humans, because Patrick's going to need one after I fucking rearrange this.
One away. One will never know.
Let's see. We've got it all. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and let's dive into the stories that matter. Booyah, motherfucker.
Yeah. So,
Patrick, wake up, fucking old man.
definitely want to get
What?
from the crowd out there. That's for sure this evening. Like,
Yes.
Your AI intro put me to sleep. Sorry.
Well, there's a lot of content. I don't know if you ever even opened this motherfucker to look at it.
Well, I've been asleep the last 24
Decade?
hours.
yeah, Devin, I was like, hey, I'll do some at the office today. And Devin's like, no, well, I'll take care of all of it.
Oh, no, I did this all last night.
Like, yeah, last night. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but Andy was being a titty baby earlier today.
I found some off the wall stuff. So
Did you? Did you
Well,
add it?
yeah, it's not like off the wall, but it's like
Off the wall.
current. It's current stuff that should be talked about.
All right.
All right. Well, good.
What's up, Ashley? What's up, Molly? Well, it sprinkled here for like 10 seconds, and then that was it.
We got some decent rain. They were fat raindrops for a little while.
Were they?
Yeah.
I didn't get shit.
They were big old turd blossoms there for a minute.
I was gonna say there's not even water pooling, so that ain't good enough rainstorm for me.
I didn't get shit.
There's a little pooling outside.
No pooling.
No, Patrick, are you east or west?
The moisture levels are really low.
No, your backyard looks pretty moist.
Yeah,
Man,
moisture levels really low.
I like
Yes.
like Betty Crocker cakes. I like them moist.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like I don't like that dry cake. I like that moist
You
cake.
gotta have that moist. It's all about the
Yeah,
moisture.
moisturizer, right?
Mhm.
Moisturizing.
The girls are like fucking
Oh my god, it's
Cringing.
like nails on a chalkboard.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So, we're going to start off with the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
Oh, wait, no, you know what? I'm so
What?
sorry, Devin. I didn't
What?
mean to. Did you actually tag the episode, like what episode
Did
number
I?
it was? I don't know if you
I
did.
don't fucking. And I literally told AI that she needed to.
Either way.
And she fucking didn't. You're absolutely right. Thank you for that. This is the FU Podcast, episode 184. It is September 19th, 2023. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love you long time.
You can't rely on that bitch either, man.
No shit. I literally specifically asked her. I caught her like not putting in like, the what do they call it in the industry? The bugs.
I just want to point out the fact
Call
that,
sign.
like,
That's what they call it.
I want everybody to notice that Devin has already assigned a gender to AI. I want you to understand that. He's like, I asked her.
I asked her.
Oh, shit.
Her name's Ruby. We already had this discussion.
Is it Ruby?
It is
Did
Ruby.
you make your your AI app?
Oh yeah, that's right. Ruby Roundhouse.
Ruby Roundhouse?
Anyways, so yes, it is episode 184. It is the 19th of September, folks, in the glorious year of our Lord 2023, motherfucker. Yeah, how you saying our Lord and then finish it like
And
that?
then adding that's stupid.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, so on September 19th, there is some rain outside. You're going to get a little bit more rain this evening. It's going to blow in probably about, I want to say between somewhere between 9 and 11:30. I'm not great weatherman, so I can't predict it up to the minute. But with that said, we are going to climb back into the 90s this week.
Hold on. I have to interrupt this. We
Ooh.
have late breaking news.
Oh God, what?
Cowboys trade for Bills Stephon Diggs. Give me that fucking hat back.
Bullshit.
I'm not making that up. Just
That
came,
is bullshit.
just came across,
Hey,
dude.
Patrick,
No. That's bullshit.
so are you ready?
Oh, just came across.
He
Read
realized
that
he wasn't
shit.
ready. He wasn't ready to wear that pride jacket, man. He didn't want to wear that pride colors anymore.
Oh man, we might have to trade your shit in for some fucking Cowboys gear now.
Bullshit. No, fuck you. No.
Ah.
Man, y'all get out a big giant salt shaker right
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm
Patrick,
gonna.
salt
you
all
know,
over this fucking shit.
because I'm gonna Google this shit
You
and
can-
I'm gonna look for it myself.
don't worry, I didn't find it on Fox.
Yeah, on fucks.
Folks,
That your
Where the hell did you find it at?
they're fucks.
news break.
Oh shit.
So Molly pointed out it's raining. You're right, and Michelle Sanders said hello.
Hello, Michelle. How you doing?
So let me run through this weather real quick. Let's see if we can get through it real fast. So it is going to be back at highs in the 90s this week going into the weekend. Looks like we will get a little bit of rain, maybe some isolated thunderstorms on Sunday, and then we'll be dropping back down into the 80s again in the middle of next week. What's yet to be seen after that, hopefully we're not going to go too far back into the 90s because we are coming to state fair weather, and I would love a state fair where I wouldn't sweat my balls off like the last 3 years. But at the same time, I also want to count my blessings again because I don't want another Snowmageddon either. So, not that we'll have it this early. I'm just saying. But that is the weather for this week, folks. Glad you could be here to enjoy it
You
with
know
us.
what? I really don't give a shit about the weather. I want to see if Stephon went to the Cowboys or
You
not.
know who's not moist right now?
Shut the fuck up, man.
Patrick is
Yeah.
extra salty
Yeah.
today. Oh, dude, he's gonna fucking lose
Yeah.
his marbles. Now you see why I interrupted the show. to
You
fucking
wonder
tell
why
that-
there's no rain out in Anna right now because you just said
This is
that.
bullshit. No, fuck you, Andy. You're an asshole, dude. You really are. And Devin,
Yeah.
you're a fucking asshole for telling me that Stephon went to the Cowboys. Jesus, man.
Hey, I want my helmet back.
He's been
Oh
waiting.
shit! No.
He's been
It's
waiting.
gonna actually be valuable now.
He's gonna be waiting for. He's
I
waiting.
don't think so, man. I don't think
Like
so.
everybody else is, man. He's waiting for it too.
Isn't that like so?
Yeah.
Turn around behind you. So that helmet that I bought to your left. That helmet.
Oh, Tim. I thought you were telling me.
Is that him?
That's
Is it-
Stephon Diggs' signature. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Why do you
Fuck
think?
you, Andy. I don't want to hear it.
Why do you
Oh,
think I'm
okay.
giving him so much
Hey.
shit?
You know, is it completely unopened, or have you actually opened it?
Never been opened.
I haven't opened it.
Certificate is inside of it.
Fuck. Because if it had been open, I say we sneak in here and put a cowboy stick on it
I
sometime.
know,
See if
right?
he fucking notices.
Hey Ashley, order a couple cowboy stars stickers about the size of that helmet sitting
I
there.
shouldn't have said shit.
No.
But like, I don't want to. I don't want to open
Get
it.
it in the next 3 to 4 days.
The thing is, if it was opened, I wouldn't see. I'm all about collector shit, so I would.
Yeah.
I'd put it on the outside though for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have some stickum to get off before you get. Like if you ever want to sell it for anything.
Yep. Ashley, I know how much you love stickers. She's looking.
What position did he play?
What position did he play? He was what, quarterback? I forgot what.
I ain't
No,
gonna tell y'all. If y'all don't know anything about Stephon, I ain't gonna say shit.
Oh, I just know he's on this helmet that you have that there's no longer prevalent.
Who are you, man?
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Cowboys Nation.
Dude, Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl if they get Diggs.
Oh shit, this is our year.
Yeah,
Why in the hell would they need Diggs?
And right
Why
now,
in the hell would they need Stephon Diggs?
because I bought his
They already got their receivers that they want.
receiver. Thank you.
Wide
You just told me
receiver.
what he played.
Yep, wide receiver. I got him.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
This is some shit, man.
It is some shit. That smile says it all too.
I'm looking, and I can't find nothing on it.
Well, don't worry, I didn't get it from Babylon B, where you get all your fucking news from.
Michelle says she's tired. After you said, "How you doing?" Ashley's looking for it.
What's up, Michelle?
Do we have anybody else hanging out in the audience this evening? Want to say hello?
Shit.
No. All right. Well, yeah, we're talking about everybody's favorite subject, sports. All the ladies love it. We know.
No, they don't.
They like to go watch the games with us and stuff. They especially love baseball and golf.
That's their favorite.
Yeah, so their absolute fucking favorite.
No, they don't.
Mm.
They don't.
You know what you don't like?
I don't give a shit.
Diggs coming to the Cowboys. Was that a dig?
That was a dig.
Oh man, it digs, doesn't it?
Wait, doesn't the Cowboys already have a Diggs?
Yeah, Trevon. He's a safety, man. What are you talking about?
Diggs! Dude, I dig it.
I dig, you
I
dig, she digs.
Everybody gets digs.
I dig, you dig, he digs, she digs,
We all dig.
we dig.
No.
Not a clever poem, but it's deep.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first dad joke of the night.
Y'all think it's funny, but it's not.
It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It was stupid, but it was good.
Thank
It
you.
was stupid.
I'll be here all
It
week.
was stupid.
It was stupid.
Or
Hey,
stupid.
what, Patrick?
That
what-
are stupid.
tell us what else is stupid.
You?
No,
Your face.
no. I don't think it's stupid, but he thinks it is. The trade of Diggs to the fucking Cowboys.
I'm still looking for it.
Oh.
They ain't looking for you.
Right.
Or your Buffalo. No, that does. I actually had a little smidgen of hope for Buffalo this week or this year. Sorry, this year, just for Patrick. But you know, it's kind of. I'm still hoping for you, Patrick, but I just don't think.
Bullshit. No, you're not. No, you're not. With this headset on, I feel like a pilot.
10-4, Roger that.
Hello there. This is your captain speaking.
Oh, you're ground control.
Captain Martin. And you got two gay flight attendants in the back, Devin G, and that little fucker Andrew fucking gay ass Henning. We're gonna cruise out to
Just control it all. Like you ain't getting a space going back at least
1,000 feet, and yeah, we're gonna try to get you there early, but don't count on it.
He's gonna land us in the ocean so he can get some of that.
This is Southwest Airlines, so maybe it'll be canceled in mid-flight. So sit back, enjoy the ride.
You know what else is canceled?
But
His membership with Buffalo.
Oh man, so many digs tonight.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
so
him all.
glad that came in right at the perfect time.
That's fucking great, man. Shit.
right there, man, right there.
Best material is organic.
Patrick, you seem upset. Are you okay?
I'm still trying to find
I'm
it.
going to send you a care package of Cowboys memorabilia.
You're still trying to
Shut
what?
up, man. No.
Yeah.
You still trying to what?
Cowboys toilet paper so you can wipe his hurt ass. I know
No.
it's kind of a backwards, like, why would you want to shit on Cowboys toilet? Like, that's fucked up, but whatever. You get the joke.
No.
How you doing, Patrick?
Nah.
What's up with that background, man?
I don't know. I just painted it on the wall. I think it's art.
Speaking of, did you hear about an artist charged a fucking museum for their artwork, and they basically are suing the artist because the canvases were all blank?
That's dumb.
They didn't have anything on it?
Nothing. It's like, no, that was the art piece. Blank.
Oh, a canvas of nothing, huh?
Yeah,
So
it's nothingness.
they're mad because, like,
because
they paid him
yeah.
and it wasn't a blank check. Hey-o!
The artwork was blank, but the check
Yes.
wasn't.
You
Say that joke again. I didn't hear it.
That was
you
it.
got that one, brother. Nice. Nice, man. With the mass assist right there. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Good job. So, now that we're into the jokes of the evening
Yeah.
and the good news for the Cowboys,
Hell yeah. It's gonna
great
be their
news
year.
for Patrick. Why don't we get into a news story? We got some news
Yeah,
stories?
sure.
I don't have any news stories.
Well, I mean, if you logged into the notes,
If you
would-
actually participated,
like I'm on a laptop that's not even part of y'all's system, and I still got it pulled up. I don't know how that happened.
yeah, exactly.
You just got lucky because you're a dumbass.
No, you're a bit right. I take full responsibility for that because today
Yeah.
those check boxes just did not want
Well,
to.
like I said, you were being a titty baby earlier.
You know what? You know when you were a titty baby this evening, when you found Stephon Diggs came to the Cowboys.
Do what?
Tonight you were being a titty baby when you found out Stephon Diggs came to the Cowboys.
He's not with the Cowboys, man. I can't buy it anywhere.
Believe you.
I literally just put the link in the fucking.
I gotta
to the
Google it.
story.
I gotta Google it, man.
Wait,
Wait, what?
what the hell?
No.
Oh, I'm showing it.
Yes, that would be the link.
Okay. Anyways, do we want to jump into a new story?
Yeah, sure. So, as we all know, like, we all get tons of spam emails, calls, and texts, and it's fucking annoying as shit. That's why I don't even answer my phone anymore.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, in North Texas, authorities are ramping up warnings to residents and businesses about a growing scam focused on fake, overdue water bills.
Are they emailing them? How's it coming across? Does it say?
You mean really?
Scammers are using caller ID spoofing technology to make calls appear legitimate, and they demand immediate payments to prevent water service interruptions. The scam has hit multiple cities in the Dude, we need to call Lake Cities municipal. Raising concerns about the spread of the fraudulent activity. In light of these developments, it's essential to stay vigilant against scams. Have you or anyone you know encountered similar scams, and what measures do you think the community should take to protect themselves from fraudulent?
You need to Devonize those questions.
I know that was super long.
You need to, yeah, you need to Devonize them. Like, hey, anybody out there, like, have you been a victim of a scam this week, last week? Is it anything similar to this with the whole water thing?
Actually, you know what? I actually, ironically, was. Whoa, Jesus! What the hell? You posting a 5-mile long link? What the fuck? Etsy? What are you trying to sell some shit? Oh, toilet paper. Oh, I see.
Still, God.
Cowboy toilet paper so I can wipe my ass with it.
Well, I just want you to have Cowboys memorabilia in your house. And
Shut up. I ain't
Oh,
talking
dude.
to you.
every time that you wipe your ass, I want you to think of Stephon Diggs and how we got him while you're digging in your ass.
What?
You
I
see,
couldn't hear you.
full circle. I know you couldn't. Better dig some of that earwax out. Why don't you call Diggs? Oh, wait, you can't because he's not on your team anymore.
You know what? You're so salty. Your whole fucking team is leaving, starting with Stephon.
Shit.
I think Alan's leaving next. I heard he's gonna fucking back up for Romo.
I can't.
Back up for Romo. Romo don't even play, you dumbass.
I know.
I know. He wants to be a
that's the
news
irony.
He wants to be an announcer. He's so fed up with work playing for
He's
that
like,
pride
"Fuck it,
team.
I'm just gonna announce this shit."
I can't wait to get you a mini helmet with his signature on. Well, no, I'd probably keep that. I wouldn't give that to you. Oh, shit, I can't lie. But I would bring it with me to every podcast, though.
Is it just me, or does Romo sound like he smokes like 15 packs of cigarettes a day?
No, he sounds like he smokes weed.
Is it weed?
Yeah, he sounds like
I haven't watched it. I
What
haven't
it
watched
is, like when I listen to him, I'm like, dude, you sound like you fucking smoke a
Hey,
bowl
say,
like
say
right
what
before
you want. I find him more entertaining than half the other announcers.
Oh no,
out
he's
there,
good.
man.
Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like his voice. I was like,
Well, you know,
I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim.
very gravelly. Like he just smoked a 16 pack. I fucking smoked a whole carton of Marlboros.
he's dated a lot of pretty ladies.
Yeah, he
I mean,
is.
you know,
Well, you know, certain somebody in that owns the law of the land in the stadium, and the team had a lot to do with his.
nah, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just nonsense.
I
That's all rumors.
actually, what's weird is when I worked for the Cowboys, I heard it there, and then whenever I went to Ray Roberts, one of the girls that so and so put him up with was the father was out at Ray Roberts. So he was talking about it, and I think she was there too.
Hey, how do y'all like my background?
What the fuck? Salt! It's very fitting,
I
sir.
think it belongs. I think it's very
We approve it.
yeah.
I think everybody approves it.
Brian Silva is on.
What's up, Brian?
What's happening, Brian? Has Brian been on? Is this
I think it's a new
is it you?
Brian, are you new?
Brian, are you a new listener, sir?
Thanks for tuning in. We got to take some shots.
Yeah. If you are a new listener, let us know because we got to take a
Got
shot on
this.
your honor, sir. Especially if we don't know you, because a lot of times, I admit right in front of Patrick, I've done it several times. He's responsible for a lot of the listeners on this show. So if unless you just stumbled upon us, man, he laughed at something. I'm not sure which joke it was. Maybe it was my joke about his salty the salty trade. Stephon Diggs all up in that ass.
There you go.
Thank you.
Hey,
Let's see if he answers though. I don't know if he's a new listener. He hasn't said anything yet.
hey,
What up?
What?
just put all three of us on the screen. I'm getting text messages, people saying they can't see me.
They don't need to see your salty ass.
I don't.
There you go. Need to be like that every once in a while. See, y'all like my salt right here? I'm catching it.
Your hand is the Matrix, bro.
Yeah, I know. It looks cool, don't it?
He's kind of catching it though.
Hey, maybe this is proof that we're living in a simulation.
That's how much salt is coming out of there. It's covering his hand. No, it's his superpower. He's just absorbing it because he's so salty.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I knew it.
Yes, Lindsay. It depends on which one is listening right now.
Brian, holler at us, man. Are you a new listener?
Well, here, let's go ahead and take a shot in his honor. We'll wait.
Fuck it.
There's a delay.
Like we need a.
Right.
There you go. I got my big red.
Big red don't count.
Well, I gotta get up at 2:30.
Was there even alcohol in that?
And what?
I tasted something. It was definitely one of the weaker ones I've had at the house.
Yeah, Lindsay, your multiple personalities.
Between your mom and her, like,
Yeah.
those shots. Oh.
Do I hear a siren?
I think that's in the background of our stuff.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn.
Is that a siren?
Yeah, that's in our headphones.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's going.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna change that.
Yeah, no, I don't
fast.
want anybody like.
They're like listening to us on the drive, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm getting pulled over."
What the fuck, man?
What song was it? Bone Thugs used to have the fucking sirens and shit.
Oh, what rap song in the 90s didn't have sirens?
I know, right?
Oh,
They all
man.
fucking had sirens.
Like,
These
dear
are shit.
90s hip hop, thanks for all the heart attacks. Like shit. Like fuck, man.
For real.
Yeah.
The dance music got it going on in there and shit too.
Oh shit! What happened to the? Oh well.
What
What
happened?
happened?
The comments on my screen just disappeared. I don't know if they're still showing up.
I'm still seeing them.
Okay, good.
I'm still seeing them.
All right, that's good.
Why does everything fuck up on your side, Devin?
Well, so Restream just launched a this is all new interface and shit. So
Huh?
clearly it didn't fix
Everything fucks up in here because salt corrodes.
It does.
See?
God.
About the same reaction you had when you found out Diggs was traded to the Cowboys.
Shut up.
So Patrick, how do you feel about Diggs getting traded to the Cowboys?
It ain't true. Shut the fuck up.
Is that a news story?
It ain't true.
This just in Patrick's major saltiness. All right, you
There's
know
my salt right here.
I seen it. I
You
seen
like that?
it.
Okay. Shut the hell up.
Oh, extra salty with the fucking.
Damn.
Wait, I hear thunder.
Lightning in the
Oh hell yeah! It's gonna rain now.
Is he trying to put the thunder on live here? I mean, is that what he's doing? Anyways.
Patrick, you never.
No, I hear thunder on the outside. I'm not trying to put in fucking. Wait a minute. Do I have the sound effects?
Oh shit!
Hey, Patrick.
What?
No jokes, but would you consider do you live out in the country? Is Anna out in the country?
I don't know. Ask Devin.
Anna,
He's been here. You haven't.
I know. I apologize for that openly.
Whatever.
There.
Yeah.
I knew he was.
It's
mad.
not. I mean, the area around it's country, but like he lives literally in a bunch of fucking subdivisions
but
out in the middle of the
It
country.
used to be the country, right?
It did, yeah.
Well, speaking of country, we have a news story about going country.
Oh yeah. Go country during Lewisville Western Days. I see what you did there. Thank you.
trying
Nice,
real hard.
nice segue. Lewisville is gearing up for its Western Days Festival, a 2-day event celebrating country culture with live music, vendors, attractions, and even a tamale contest. With performers like Mark Chestnut and Lee Bryce, the festival promises a great time for attendees as the festival brings the spirit of the West to life.
Did y'all hear that?
Do you know? Does anybody know either one of those guys? I've never.
Mark
heard.
Chestnut, I know who he is.
You do? Okay.
I
Is
don't.
he local or is he?
No, he's pretty big. I mean,
Okay.
you'd be like earlier country. Still performing though.
Okay.
When I say earlier, I'm talking like early 2000s, maybe 90s, somewhere in that
Oh
whole range.
shit. Okay.
But yeah, but he's been around for a little while. But it just so happens to coincide with the opening day of the opening weekend of the fair too, as well. They always, for some reason, they do it the same weekend as the fair.
Are you going to go to the fair?
I will sometime, especially if the temperatures are. I just don't know.
Hey, Andy.
Let me know when you go, because I want to go.
Andy.
Yeah.
What's
Are you
up,
a fairy?
Huh?
Are you a fairy?
Am I a fairy?
Yeah, you going to the ferry?
That's a
You're a fairy?
horrible dad joke. I does
I
not.
think it's funny. Look at me.
That one is not dad joke approved. I'm just that boo on you. No, just kidding. No.
Andy's a fairy.
I'm a fair goer.
You're a fairy.
Jesus Christ. I don't know.
Fairy goer.
And have him on here. God damn it.
Do what?
No shit, man. But yes, so this coming up weekend, right?
Yes.
Oh, are you going to ferry?
What are the official dates? Just to throw it out there.
I think it's this weekend.
Hey, can everybody see my salt?
Hey, did anybody go to Grapevine, Grape Fest, or Oktoberfest this weekend?
Oh, that was Grape Fest was this weekend too. Man, I didn't realize they do it the same weekend as Oktoberfest.
Mhm.
I didn't even think about that.
What?
Yeah, we still see your salt.
Okay. I'm standing up.
All right, so it's Friday, September 29th and September 30th. 29th and the 30th.
So it's the last weekend of the month, guys.
Yes.
And if I'm correct, I believe that's when the state fair goes, or the state fair is going to be the 22nd, 23rd. So I may be wrong. If you do find out, please feel free to comment in the comments and correct me. It's all good. I really don't give a shit.
Why the hell would you want to go to the state fair?
Because I like to see cars. I like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I don't like spending all the money. I'm just like everybody else out there. I'll go spend all this money, but you know what? I don't mind walking around seeing some of the shit. And every now and then I find a bargain somewhere on something, and then
You know what? Instead of getting your good car, burglarized and shit like that, you can take that piece of shit unregistered car that you got with your stupid R radio. You know what I'm saying? It's a radio. It's a Fisher radio.
Hey, where's your AI at tonight? Did you fall short on that too?
Yeah, I have.
Just like life and physical height. Come at me again.
That's not funny.
Okay, thank you.
You know what?
Trapper.
You know where else? You know what else fell short?
What?
The Bills when they tried to keep Diggs.
All right, any of you listeners are just tuning in. I had late breaking news that Stephon Diggs is going to the Cowboys, and Patrick's
Bullshit. No, they're not.
upset at the very least.
I
No,
love
they're not.
it when Patrick gets I chill out for a little bit and then he winds me back up and
Yep.
I'm just like
I wish I was there.
I wish you were too so we could play the jelly bean game.
Yeah.
Well,
That one night, ladies and gentlemen, if those of you who don't know, there's a game out there called Bean Boozled by Jelly Belly Jelly Beans. And what it is they make colored jelly beans that are everybody knows about them. They're flavored. They make all kinds of cool flavors. Well, they also make these flavors that look like the normal jelly bean but taste like garbage and dirty diaper and stuff, like literally taste what they're called. And you take the risk. And so what we're going to do is we're going to one night, anytime that me or Patrick starts talking shit to the other or starts
no, you can't do that because it's not going to work, man, because you know that everybody's going to be expecting us talking shit to each other.
okay, that's all right. You know what? It'll be
Well,
the one
shut the
night
hell up, because
one
that's
night,
not going
like,
to work.
you know what, Patrick, I support you. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be hilarious. I'll still make it a good night. And then
Look at that. See that?
anytime we start shit with each other, we have to go ahead and take a risk and eat either, whatever jelly bean we come up. And then anytime that Devin mentions AI, even if he talks about how I didn't put that info in or I didn't do this or he calls her or anything like that, he's got to take a chance and eat the
That's
jelly
a dumbass idea, man.
just because you didn't think of it.
Huh?
Or
Or
just saying
anytime-
that because you didn't think
No,
of it.
it's not because I didn't think of it. It's a dumbass idea because people expects us to
You know what wasn't a dumbass idea?
what?
The Cowboys picking up Diggs.
You know what? That's getting so old now. I'm not even laughing about it.
Oh man.
How can
That's
I
dumb, man.
how I can
You're
keep
stupid.
them up
You
with the
are
same
stupid.
joke but different fucking ways? It's still just as hilarious as the
Still-
last one.
Still get a dig at him.
It's full circle, man. Oh shit. Okay.
All right, everybody, celebrate National Lobster Day. which
Oh shit.
I didn't even know was a thing.
Let's do it.
On the 25th. Are we on the podcast that day?
On the
But-
25th, man, we should. That's this weekend.
So Three Forks, one of the best steakhouses and awesome fucking place to eat, is offering a surprising array of delectable lobster dishes, from chicken fried lobster to lobster bisque and lobster crown to
Fried lobster.
accompanying steaks, and indulge in lobster mac and cheese. Three Forks is taking lobster to new heights. Lobster gumbo, lobster jambalaya, lobster on a stick, lobster on a roll.
But is it still all Three Forks prices, man? Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that can't talk shit because a lobster roll is $20 from fucking
Right?
brother.
I
From
think it's like
Cousins.
20, 25, isn't it?
Yeah, 20 or 25 from Cousins. So
Yeah,
I
it's-
can't.
Yeah, it's expensive no matter where you go. If you're gonna pay it, would you rather have it out of a fucking
Now,
food truck, or would you rather have it? In
There
a nice
was a
ambiance?
place we didn't go to, but it was in VA. They were selling them. They were $15.
Really? Well, yeah, because fucking they just went and caught it on the damn shore and brought it back.
It wasn't a shack. It was an actual restaurant. So
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, but it had it. That was one of their big advertising lobster rolls.
Yeah.
$15.
So, like in Destin, there's a place called Beauchamps, and you literally can catch your food out in the harbor, or your fish or whatever.
Yep.
And then you bring it to them, and they'll
They cook it up.
however you
cool.
want it.
Very
I'm
cool.
like, hell yeah, can't get any fresher than that shit.
So the audience is listening. You may not have known this. Some people know it. Some people think it's well known. Some people don't. Especially if you live on the East Coast, it's probably well known. But lobster was actually at one time considered the poor man's food. They were considered a bottom feeder.
Cockroach of the sea is what they used to call it.
Exactly, the roach of the sea. Because before we overfished them and shit, they could literally go walking off the beach and catch a fucking lobster.
Right.
And they sometimes would come
Look at this guy.
up. Jesus fucking. This is why I don't look down.
Never look down, bro.
Is anybody in the audience? Are you going to go out and celebrate Lobster Day? Is anybody going to go try and find them lobster at Three Forks or anywhere else? Are you going to celebrate Lobster Day?
Where is a good go-to lobster place?
Lindsay's about to say, I don't know. Are we?
Look, this is Andy at the ferry.
The ferry.
This is not. You know what? The fact that he
I
realized.
feel like I could be a weatherman.
Fuck, he realized where he took that photo. God damn it. That wasn't the Ferris wheel at the fucking fair. He's not. Good dig.
Oh, wow.
Good dig.
Yeah.
Good dig, Patrick.
Oh my gut hurts.
That really digs at me. It really does.
Oh,
But-
my gut hurts.
But audience members, is anybody going to go out, do anything around lobster on Lobster Day? What day was it, did you say?
It is the 25th of September. Now I gotta mark my calendar and shit.
So Beth says she's going to with lobster in Florida, which let's see. Lindsay's talking about the photo she took of me. Yes, she did take that photo, which is true. Beth, I actually when I was out there for business, Scott, Ryan, and I met two people that literally just walk off to the beach with their scuba gear, go out about maybe a couple miles, and catch their own fucking lobster and come home and fucking cook them.
Nice.
It's fucking crazy to me. I mean, obviously, if I was scuba certified and I lived in Florida, I might do the same shit. But you just go on out, you just walk off the beach. You don't even need a boat.
Dude, what was crazy is in Fiji, you didn't even need scuba gear. You could literally go out maybe 15, 20 yards or
go
whatever.
down and get it.
And literally, they're just everywhere. And I mean, these fucking things are huge.
So I've seen a lot of reels lately. This dude,
they're literally this big, no bullshit.
That's a good size lobster. I've seen reels lately.
Yeah.
This dude has his dog trained. He jumps off the front of the fucking boat. It's a chocolate lab, and the motherfucker swims. We're not talking 20,000 feet down or anything. Nothing super deep. But the dog swims down, grabs a lobster, and comes back up to the fucking boat.
Dude, that's fucking dog of the year right there.
Please sign me the fuck up. Where do I get a lobster dog? Shit.
Beth says, yeah, scuba for lobster is big here. She says, I'm too claustrophobic to go. Hey, Beth, where in Florida are you?
Fair enough. I mean,
and do you know where the Diplomat is in, I think it's Fort Lauderdale? She said, picked him up out of the water, snorkeling in Puerto Rico. Nice. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I haven't been there.
That's cool. I pick him up, and I go fucking give a fuck about the resort. I make my own fire on the beach. Cook, find a fucking our house. I'll just live burn that bitch and crack it open. And
just give me a pot. I'll boil that bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, Devin.
What up?
Hey, is that your mahi right there or what?
No, that's not a mahi, bro. It looks like a cobia, though.
Okay.
Kobayashi? What?
Cobia.
Oh, Kobe.
You don't
Kobayashi.
know what fish that is.
I do.
No, you don't.
It ain't yours. I know that.
Not your fish.
Not your fish.
All right, I'm back. I'm back in the house now.
Tonight.
St.
What?
Augustine and Daytona. Okay, cool. Palm Coast.
Word.
Yeah. I think we should all go to Puerto Rico for your birthday, too. All right, you buying?
Shit,
You buying,
God
Lindsay?
Damn it, man.
That's like in a month, man.
It's cheaper than Jamaica. I will
Yeah?
say that. Yeah, it's cheaper than Jamaica.
Kayla said best lobster she had was on a cruise last year.
I don't know. Best lobster I've had to be in a restaurant somewhere within. I don't know.
Best lobster I ever had wasn't even lobster.
Oh,
It was that Red Lobster.
lobster I
It
had
was that shit we used to eat back in the day. What was it called?
this year. Best lobster I had was in Vegas at SW Steakhouse.
Vegas?
With Lindsay, with my baby girl on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some good lobster. I ain't gonna lie, that was fucking rather tasty. Oh, by the way, Virginia seafood.
Good.
Like, you know how you get like a bag of seafood and it's got the real southern Louisiana taste with the flavors and the spice and the Old Bays, that
Yeah,
type
Old Bay
flavoring,
seasoning,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That kind of seasoning stuff, and it's real rich and flavorful and just
Got a little Tony's in there.
yeah, you get and you can like dump the bag out and dip your shit in the juice and all that, and it's just really good. Man,
Yes.
fuck. Virginia don't know how to cook seafood.
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck, dude. They gave me a bag meal. I don't know if they just don't cook it like that up there, but their attempt to was, dude, if I didn't have butter, I would have not liked the crab. That's how weak it was.
Ooh.
Like I like a southern Louisiana flavor with some.
Speaking of crab, hey Beth, have you had stone crab yet? If you did, let me know.
Have you ever got a crab stoned?
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. I mean, they're always trying to grab shit with their claws anyway.
Yeah.
It's like,
Here,
probably
give
him
me
a
that thing.
joint.
I want to
He's
smoke
like,
it. Actually, there was a video of a crab smoking fucking cigarette. You see that?
It's fucking crazy. It's like,
Yep, Zatarain's crab boil. Yeah, that shit's
so.
good.
All right. Well,
So remember we were talking about Lewisville the other day? I mean, not Western Days that we just talked about, but we were talking about Lewisville, how the crime rate and everything.
oh yeah,
Fucking
because I told you about that murder that happened right down the street from me.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I haven't seen any follow up on that. I don't know what. I mean, I know there were arrests and stuff, but I don't.
So in Lewisville, 2 significant incidents occurred recently. The first involved the apprehension of a homicide suspect who had fired shots at police during a chase, and I don't know if you know about this story, but I'll
Wow.
elaborate on it. The second incident centered around arrest of a man accused of kidnapping his ex-girlfriend, leading to a lengthy standoff with the SWAT teams and multiple police departments. In light of these events, it raises important questions about safety and law enforcement responses. What are your thoughts on how authorities handle such situations? And like, what are you thinking?
This is questions for safety in Lewisville, bro. Lewisville is going down the fucking
Dude,
toilet.
it really is.
But here's the fucking crazy thing.
What's that?
They are not hurting
On their
for
prices of
people
shit.
for people moving in.
Yeah.
The houses are flying off the fucking market. It ain't hurting their fucking real estate at all.
Yeah.
Like that's the fucking crazy thing, dude. There's people kicking down the doors.
Beth answered my question. Yes, stone crab is awesome, and I haven't gotten one stoned yet, but now I'm on a mission. Hey, when you make that happen, make sure you videotape it. 'Cause
TikTok.
Yeah, we'll put it on the
Like,
podcast.
we'll do it's like doing the crab walk, and it's all like,
It's all like,
it comes over. It's like, hey, I'm hungry, bro. No, but yeah. And then Beth said, I heard Loserville was getting ghetto as fuck. Yeah, but the thing is in the nicer areas. Well, I know there aren't. When you get up towards Hebron and close to Flower Mound, the houses aren't staying. Well, shit, even where I was renting, houses aren't staying on the market long at all.
well, you know
People are-
why?
and
Because it's so much more expensive everywhere else.
they're lining up to rent, but that's just it, dude.
Yeah.
The price we paid for that.
Yeah.
There's houses in Lewisville without a pool going for the same amount, dude. That's what the fucked up thing was. There wasn't. I'm telling you, they were
Wow.
asking for no, and people were lining up, dude. We slept on a house for like 16 hours deciding whether we were gonna put an offer on it. It was off the fucking market.
That was
Dude,
Lewisville?
Yeah, man. There's people snatching shit up left and right when we were looking at homes. And the thing is that's what's so crazy to me. They're getting all this supposed like new shit, but like
Everybody's moving north too.
Is Hebron and Flower Mound area bad too, or is that
no.
still good?
I mean, so
the problem with Lewisville is
the problem is
it
120,
encompasses-
121 crime, and you know where I'm talking about, Beth. Like up and down 121
business 121?
business.
Yeah.
All that crime is starting to migrate that direction.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Now Hebron, it's still better. It's still better than the other side, and so it's closer to Flower Mound. You've got the Flower Mound police also patrolling that area of Flower Mound. But yeah, no, it's in general has gone downhill. Like one lady got chased to her fucking front to her door with her kids, and she lives in a quote unquote semi nicer area, or as far as homes, but it's still off corporate near one of the schools. It's relatively close to 121. You could call it that, but the homes are better quality in that area than in some areas of Lewisville. And she still got attacked at her house. So I mean, it's It's happening all over. The catalytic converters are going like crazy. That's like a new business in Lewisville. Like 3 of them.
Drug dealing?
No, catalytic converters. 3 of them got so I work over off
No,
Lake.
it was drug dealing first. Now it's catalytic.
I work off Lake Vista, and in broad daylight, people who are in town for business got catalytic converters in our parking lot chopped off and fucking gone, and somebody actually caught somebody doing it.
Oh wow.
So we got cameras out there and stuff now, but I mean it's all areas of Lewisville. I mean, you know, it's
crazy.
There's some areas where it's more concentrated, where they can get away with it.
Hey Patrick.
But
Yeah.
Bobby Man says, "What's up, Patty Cakes?"
Oh, what's up, Bobby? How you doing, Bobby?
is Bobby a new listener?
Yeah, Bobby's a new listener.
You know what that means?
Sweet.
Yep. Y'all take a shot.
Good. Only got 2 left.
Patrick, you should have a bottle on backup at your
Man,
house.
I got Big Red, dude, right here.
I don't know. I want to hear that bullshit. You're at home. I know you got to get up early in the morning, but ain't nobody asking you to get hammered.
Yeah, you ain't got to drive
All
nowhere.
right, fine.
You
I'll
ain't
be
got
right,
shit.
I'll be right back then. Hold on. I'll take one.
That's my
I'll
home.
take one for Bobby.
Plus, you got to drink your sorrows away now that Stephon Diggs is leaving.
Shut up. Shut up.
Just like
Shut the hell up.
just like Patrick succumbed to peer pressure to drink, Diggs to peer pressure to go to the Cowboys.
Damn right.
Man. Whatever.
To the Cowboys.
No.
So Patrick, does that mean you're gonna actually start?
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yes,
Bobby,
please.
stay here. I'll go get a shot. All right. All right. Hold on.
When you come back, I'll make you full screen again.
Yes, Beth. I mean, it's like I said, it's happening there. Go.
To Bobby.
Oh shit! I got mine. I took
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
Sorry, I thought we were doing it. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I was out of sync. But yes, Beth, to what you're saying, yeah, it's bad up. And I mean, I say bad. It's not great. I can put it like that. Now, 121 is really bad. Like there's been shootings. There's been all kinds. I mean, but 121's never been great either. Tees. I don't know if you heard, Beth, but Tees had to shut down because the crowd got so out of control.
Oh, is it shut down?
Yeah. The owner
Wow.
put up a deal. Number one, COVID knocked a lot of shit out, but then the type of people that moved into the area, and I don't mean, and that says that's in no way a certain race. It's the
did
quality
he literally
of people.
say like the people that moved in?
No,
neighborhood?
he said the crowd has gotten to a point where I can't control it or something like that anymore,
Wow.
or we cannot.
Okay, Lindsay said it's not tees, it's hat tricks. I was gonna
Oh
say,
yeah, sorry, hat tricks, not tees. Sorry, my
yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say because I've been getting advertisements for tees.
Thank you, Lindsay, for keeping me honest. I'm sorry. She's right. It's Hat Tricks. Hat Tricks shut
okay.
down. And you got to understand, Hat Tricks at one point was like the happening spot of Lewisville. I mean, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire, Afro Man. I forgot what there was another band there was semi decent names that played there, and yeah, that place turned in like you could walk into the bathroom and probably scrape yourself up a line of the residue that was left on the bathroom.
Here you go. Here's my drink.
It was that bad. I mean,
it's Patrick size. So Bobby, to your point, as small as Patrick is, a spoonful will get him drunk. So yeah, that's totally fitting.
He said, "Oh look, he brought a spoonful. Knock it back. Come on, homie, do the whole thing."
I'm not going to do the whole thing. No.
Lindsay's got the scoop. She said Tees did just sell to new
Yeah.
owners a few weeks ago. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That could either be
Ugh.
or a bad thing.
Well, Tees was always pretty busy, and
Yeah.
I gotta say, when
For you, Bubba.
that place looked a lot better after they gave it a facelift. It's doesn't mean the people got any better, but the place got better. The quality of the place got better. I like their little outside area. They got cornhole and shit, and like a little hangout spot and whatnot. But it ain't your premier.
Yeah.
But still, it's not a terrible atmosphere.
Speaking of terrible atmosphere, 6-year-old's fighting for his life in Georgetown, Texas.
What a
guy.
fucking segue.
I know, right?
Oh, why did you dude? I can't
What?
even finish that headline. I had to look away.
Why?
Why?
Do you want to finish it and tell them why? Man, that headline's fucked up, man.
All right. So a 6-year-old boy named Jeremy Tang Diaz is fighting for his life after his neighbor Daniel Logan allegedly broke into their home and armed with the baseball bat. Logan struck Jeremy in the head and attempted to attack his parents, leaving Jeremy in a critical condition and in a coma. Prior to this, Logan had also attacked his own mother with the same baseball bat, causing serious injuries. Logan has been arrested and faces felony charges. Mm. Yeah, and I tried to put uplifting news. This was Ashley's story.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and
You
just
need to find uplifting.
we're gonna segue right out of this. Like I don't. Yeah. Jesus.
Man, that's fucked up. It's a
Christ.
neighbor. You know what I mean?
So obviously something's going on, either drugs or he's insane or mental unstable. There's
Yeah.
no way he's just running around with a baseball bat beating people's asses. for
Well,
no
in a
reason.
story that Andy could get behind, $9.9 million marijuana seized at World Trade International Bridge.
I can't get behind that. Why y'all season that shit?
Andy be seasoned.
Yeah.
When you season it with Zatarans?
Yeah, I use it to season. No, man, they shouldn't. I don't. It's not a good story, man. Like it's fucking legal in so many states now. You might as well let the motherfucking shipment through. What the?
No, not going to happen with the Southern Baptist around. You know that.
And yeah, but this isn't in Texas. Is this Texas?
Yep.
Where's the
Laredo,
Which
good old Laredo, Texas.
Oh yeah, no, this Southern Baptist ain't never gonna let the weed be legalized here.
Nope. Neither gambling either.
Yeah, while they're gambling and drinking, they're not gonna. But whatever.
Well, you know what's funny? I find it ironic that the number one city in the United States for smoking weed is Houston, and it's not even legal in Texas. I'm like, somebody is an idiot in fucking government in Texas. Like, why are you not capitalizing on this shit? You could make money off of that, but no, you're an idiot. God.
Hey, that's a nice little
Well,
fun there.
I'm not. It is what it is. It's not gonna happen. Does anybody care about a high-speed rail to connect Dallas and Fort Worth?
Not really. Hey, y'all look.
I do if it's going to cut down on fucking traffic. You know what? That's the best picture of Patrick all day.
What is going on in these comments over here? Holy shit! Long time ago, hot shots. Yeah, a long time ago. Thanks, Ashley. Not sure what that was about. Lindsay and I worked together. Ooh, the naughty squirrel. Yeah, okay.
It's school, so you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading the rest of the comments. Y'all like getting down in the comment section. Y'all need to calm down.
No, they don't.
This is a family show.
This is not a family show.
Y'all chill out.
Nah.
A family show, yeah.
Hey, isn't that cool?
So Bobby said he just moved out of an apartment in McKinney that the neighbors are smoking so much of the devil's lettuce that they smoked him out. So what are you getting mad about, man? You got high for free.
Yeah, that's what we call a freebie, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually you stand up too fast and get one of those.
Yeah, at my age.
What you talking about? I'm already getting those. Stop making it sound old.
Hey, Devin, watch. See if this is cool.
You know what you look like? You look like the guy from Y-Files. That's how he enters the
Look
show.
at that shit. Isn't that cool?
He's got a monster logo on top of him. That's what it looks like.
It does.
There you go. The salt just pouring on me, man.
You know, like they got sea salt and vinegar chips. That's his monster, sea salt.
Yeah, look at him. He's all
Yeah.
like, ah.
So I'm really interested in learning about the 4-day work week, though. I'm really.
Yeah, me too. So
Hey, that's not going to happen either because Southern Baptist.
this is up north, bro.
Do you know what the Southern Baptist? You know
Still.
what at Baptist didn't stop?
What?
Stephon Diggs going to the Cowboys.
I saw that coming to a mile
You
away.
know what?
He walked right
Didn't
the
he?
fuck into it.
You're an asshole for saying that. You
They're
really are.
like bring
Why,
him
why do you have to keep doing this shit to me about Stephon?
I want to talk about the 4-day work week. You're like, that ain't going to
Hold on,
happen.
before I get into that. So, the North Central Texas Council of Governments has proposed a high-speed rail project between Fort Worth and Dallas, aiming to reduce the average commute time from 45 minutes to 20 minutes. This is one of the main factors and reasons behind Stephon Diggs.
He's going to be able to get from his home to the stadium
Yep.
faster.
That's
Faster, 20 minutes.
Yeah. They're putting in a special off exit just for him.
All right, so go back to the 4-day work week. The UAW strike, currently in its 4th day, has brought to the forefront a key demand for reduced work week aimed at achieving a better work-life balance. UAW members are striking against major car manufacturers, including Ford, GM, and Stellantis, with demands that include wage increases, cost of living adjustments, and increased paid time off. What's up?
What does UAW stand for?
United Auto Workers.
So yes, y'all, the big three are striking in Detroit right now, if you didn't know that.
Mhm.
And yes, that will massively affect the motor industry. I don't care what you say.
Yep.
It will.
AI to run our robots. No, the fuck you're not. A lot of people off.
Yep. Well, and they also said, like Stellantis said, that they think they're laying off and they're closing, I think, like 18 locations or some shit like that. And I'm like, the fact that you have 18 fucking locations is probably part of the fucking problem.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, oversaturation. Bobby says, won't affect my Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, let them fuckers go on strike.
So believe it or not,
Bobby, hey, y'all, Bobby lives on the Anna, or he's moving out to the Anna Van Alstyne line out here by me.
Who, what?
I
Say
said,
that,
what?
say that again. I couldn't hear. All that salt in your mouth.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're already here. Oh, see, Bobby heard me, but Bobby is moving, or is here now. That he's on the Anna Van Alstyne line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kayla said they crazy. They want 46% salary increase. Yeah, I said the same thing. I heard about what they are striking for. I was like, yeah, that ain't gonna fucking happen.
You know what? UPS should have struck.
Oh, did you hear what's going to happen with that? So that I think that it got approved, didn't it? UPS.
No, they signed an agreement one day before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So what's happening with that pay increase? Now FedEx and Amazon and all the rest of them are like going to do the same thing. Dude, it's called the trickle effect.
Yep.
And in business, this is exactly what's going to happen. That's why it's 3 automakers, not just one. It's the trickle effect. So now other companies and workers are seeing it. Everybody's waking up is what it is, right? You see the CEO and you see them on their phone. They ain't doing shit. They're literally, the company is not run by the CEO.
The only reason
the company is run by the fucking workers that are actually working.
The
and
only
the CEOs
reason
of these companies are sitting there picking their fucking noses and playing golf on the fucking weekends and
the only
weekdays.
reason they're waking up is because nobody can afford to live anymore.
Exactly.
It just is what it is, and the unfortunately the rising cost of living driven by the whatever you want to throw a stone at and hit.
They can take my trickle on their
The
chin.
thing is,
Hey.
is it's forcing people to demand more because they need more, and the problem is the companies are not. So you should give a merit increase. So you should give a merit increase based on somebody's skill, right? Not just based on the cost of living. But we're getting so to the point where the cost of living is so expensive that you, as a company, if you really want to take care of your employees, you can't not pay attention to the cost of living.
Well,
you can't.
To Andy's point, perfect example. I've been in this house for 20 years, right? And I've been okay, and I make, decent money, whatever. But with the interest rates and everything that just happened, like they're literally pricing me out of my fucking house, even though I'm making, very decent wage. But because of literally my mortgage went up $800 per month.
What?
And, yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Like I'm getting literally to the point
No,
where
it didn't. Did it really?
Yes, it really did. And apparently it happened back in January, and I was unaware because I do auto draft on everything.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. Trust me.
Until all of a sudden I'm going like, where the fuck did my money go?
I'm paying 6.75% interest, bro. That's that's considered low right now. You're lucky if you come in under 7 right now.
I mean, I went and I know this is gonna sound real bad. I went from paying $1,300 per month. Now I'm paying $24. Literally over
for the same house.
For the same house.
Whole thing. It's not like you moved somewhere.
I know it's fucked up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I've been paying for 20 fucking years at this rate, and now instead of it getting better as you're getting to the end, no, they're like, well, we're just gonna hammer fist you right at the fucking last 10 years.
We're gonna do our best to extend it another 10 years after that.
Yeah.
Fuck them. But yeah, I was getting to the point where the CEO has to consider that, They're not going to get 46%, but still, we are at a point where America is too expensive to live in America for a company to say, sorry, we're not taking into consideration cost of living.
Yeah, you gotta and you gotta pay to live here too.
Well, going back to the electric cars, the car industry, and the oil and gas industry, because let's face it, that pretty much fuels it all.
Yeah.
What I foresee happening, I was actually just thinking about this today, is gas prices are going to continue to go up. And as EVs and everything, start getting out to the masses, the gas prices are just going to keep going up. Like I'm going to tell you now,
only gas.
Don't expect the oil and gas prices to stay this. I mean, I know they're high already. Don't expect $6, $10 a gallon. Like
You're not going to see a decent, which is probably what we're seeing now. You're not going to see a decent gas price ever again in a Republican president. Mark my words.
It doesn't matter who the fuck's president. They're all fucking puppets, and they're all fucking evil.
Yes, but Republicans have their hands in the pockets of the oil industry. That's why.
That's true. And they have their balls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Biden's trying to dip his balls in the lithium industry. Like that's how Republicans are in the oil industry. Yeah. That's how a lot of them made their fucking money.
Yeah, Kayla has a good point. Gas and interest rates always go up during election year. Fucking. Like I was thinking today, I was like, can I rewrite the Constitution and rewrite all the laws and rules?
No, you can't.
I'm going to.
Gas rates,
you know what? They're all fucked.
Gas actually.
And I'm going to put limits on
I'll be surprised if they even pay attention to you.
I don't give a fuck. I'll start my own shit.
Every president has claimed it drops around election time because every president running for re-election says, look what I did.
That's horseshit.
Hey, Bobby, don't even get me started on NASA. No offense, Patrick, cover your ears. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. That's why I wear their shit.
Why are you saying cover my ears?
Didn't your relative work for NASA? Your grandpa, father?
Oh, my cousin.
Cousin, that's right.
Ma'am.
That's why I said cover your ears.
Of course they slap rockets to their ass. Look at how successful Jackass was.
Hey, Bobby, there's so many better inventions and so many easier things we could do. I mean, look at the fucking, what they do with water. H2O. Separate the hydrogen, and now it becomes a fuel source from fucking water.
I mean,
there's literally a 2,000 horsepower fucking car powered by water.
I get it.
But and then look at Stanley Meyer. He was fucking killed.
Elon Musk is not a dumbass, and his rockets are still powered by chemical. I'm not saying he's smartest. I'm not saying he makes the smartest decisions, but him as a person, he's not dumb.
Hey, Bobby, since I don't know what your background is, but I actually designed a rocket, I think it was like 5-6 years ago, and I posted it on Facebook. And it was reusable because that's the main fucking drawback with all these fucking rockets and everything else meant to just use one time and then fucking throw away, which is idiotic. And like there should be so many rules and regulations, but government's not going to regulate and make rules for themselves. That's the fucking problem. Same way with the police, and that's why the police are corrupt.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah, man.
The government would never
make rules.
What? What is that? Why we have the Second Amendment? Sorry, I'm going off a different. Because they don't follow their own rules. What? Because they don't follow the. Okay.
But yeah, God, I can't even remember what, because it was literally one night that I drew it and designed it and all this stuff, but it was basically based off the DNA structure, the helical pattern. Because all the answers, and I learned this from a military person, really high up in nuclear fission and nuclear fusion and that sort of stuff. Nuclear. It's like it's like this new contact. Yeah, nuclear. It's clear.
It's a powered contact you put in your eye. Nuclear.
But yeah, he said basically everything that the government has, it's like top secret, classified, blah blah blah, is basically mimicked after animals.
It's all in Joe Biden's Corvette in his garage.
All the answers to everything are literally in fucking nature.
If you look at a lot of the side profiles of planes too,
yeah.
If you ever looked at a comparison photo,
yeah,
birds,
yeah, exactly.
Seriously,
All those documents is in a box in Joe Biden's Corvette in his garage.
It's fucking crazy. I wonder if the papers were...
Hey, is Tesla's documents in here?
You know what else is in there?
Nikola Tesla, not Tesla. Elon what?
Oh,
Shut up, Andy. Don't fucking say it.
In there,
What isn't in there?
the
Shut
paper
up.
to announce Diggs' official trade.
You heard it here first.
And they definitely didn't find that in Largo with Trump either.
Don't you ever you're eating?
Oh, he got busted. He got caught eating.
I'm eating your salty ass cracker.
You know what it is? It's that chair.
It makes me hungry. Like, I got there,
Yeah.
man.
Whoever sits in that fucking chair all of a sudden's got instant munchies.
And he
Coke,
says he doesn't
A-Cola.
smoke weed.
Yeah, right.
Coke,
A-Cola.
and weed. No, Coca-Cola. Sorry.
Coke and weed.
Coke, what?
On phonics, work for me. Oh man.
All right.
Hey, if my sister is listening, I don't know if she is or not, but I just want to tell her happy birthday tomorrow.
All right, why don't you fucking call her tomorrow and wish her happy birthday, dumbass? And I'll make sure to talk to her and rub it in that fucking.
I want
She
to.
likes the Bills. She likes the Cowboys.
I know that's more.
I think Dawn's a Jet fan.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Speaking of Jets, that leads us right into the next story.
So
Exactly.
there you have it.
This one.
Go ahead, Andy. I think this was your story, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
In case you've been living under a rock for the last 2 days, the U.S. military, within the last 24 hours, there is an update. We will get into that. I have that too as well. But the military lost a $80 million F-35 Raptor fucking fighter plane. Okay. Yes, this is true. They lost it. It went out. It went missing and went poof into the air. They didn't know what happened. Apparently, pilot didn't radio. I don't know what the fuck. And not only that is it 80 million. Here's the big kicker about it. The research and development that went into this with the price of the price tag of the actual plane is almost $416 billion. Billion dollars. So we just, and that's taxpayer money. That's your money, folks, okay?
Hey, we should go send them a receipt.
So,
Like, bitch, better have my money. You losing my shit, motherfucker.
So not only did we lose this thing, right?
Yeah.
And we don't know if it flew over to China, or we didn't know if a spy got it. We don't know if I got this and that. Like, no, hold on. No, I'm gonna.
No.
I'm gonna throw all the conspiracy theories out there real quick before we knew what happened to it. Okay.
No, this is great. Hold on, I got to interject.
Mhm.
For $25, they could have put a fucking air tag in the fucking jet.
And you can't hack that technology, ladies, and you can't hack an air tag. Okay. You can track it, but you
Here
can't.
it is right here.
$1 billion jet with a $25 fucking air tag.
So here's the
Here it
kicker.
is right here.
That's an F-14 Tomcat. Wrong airplane.
Yeah, not even close. Get that off. It's trash. Just
You don't even know your airplanes. You were in the fucking aerospace industry. You fucking idiot.
So,
Dude,
you're
covering 3/4 of that fucking airplane. And I called what the fuck airplane it was.
that shows you just how small that plane is because he's covering the Patrick of all people's covering.
Patrick's covering 3/4 of the airplane.
It's right there. That's it.
Hey, do you know who's not covering 3%? Wait.
That's an F-14 Tomcat. Wrong.
You know who's
fucking
not
year?
covering 3/4 of your team's wide receiving?
Shut up, bitch.
Never mind. So I'm going to leave that alone. But anyways, so not only did we lose this thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Hey, Amanda. How you doing?
We end up asking for the public's help finding it.
Oh, Amanda, I want to hear your jokes about this. This is going to be great.
Right, so we end up asking the public to help us find this thing. Like,
Did they go around going,
yeah.
have you seen my wiener?
Have you
seen
seen my
wiener?
F-35? Like, here's the thing. Like, you have infinite technology and billions worth of dollars worth of tracking technology, and you can't find a fucking plane. Well, here's the actual update. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down.
Hey, Bobby, don't let me take you up on that because I work with nothing but engineers.
So the officials find debris from F-35 fighter jet that crashed in South Carolina after the pilot ejected. So somehow we didn't know that this motherfucker crashed. We didn't go search where the last radar blip showed up. Like, seriously, the crash site for the stealth fighter. This is a stealth fighter. Maybe that's why we didn't see. Maybe it was testing our technology against ourselves. For a stealth fighter,
I want to see how good this stuff. Let's just eject out of this bitch and see if we can find it.
Let's see if we lose it. Let's see.
All right, there we go.
That is also another F-14 Tomcat, you fucking moron.
So well, Patrick.
That one's with the wings expanded and not contracted.
Yeah, that's old technology. Anyways,
That's 1980s Top Gun fucking technology right there.
Yeah, it is.
site,
Yep.
that for the crash site from the actual fighter jet that went missing during the weekend after its pilot ejected was located Monday in rural South Carolina after the military asked the public for help in finding the aircraft built to elude detection. So you telling me this dude crashed or ejected, landed somewhere, didn't think to go find a fucking phone or didn't have a sat phone on him or something? Y'all need to prepare our fucking military a little bit better, number one. The debris field was discovered in Williamsburg County, about 60 miles northeast of Joint Base Charleston. Residents were being asked hold on. Residents were being asked to avoid the area while being asked to help you locate. Like,
Yeah, you can help us, but please avoid the area once you find it.
yeah, please stay away from it. We wouldn't want you to give it to any other countries because, you know, the average person in South Carolina could decipher stealth technology, but that's cool. We are transferring.
Dude, South Carolina, they'll take that thing apart, put it in the shop, put a fucking Hemi in it, call it a day, and that motherfucker will be doing some donuts on the next TikTok.
Yeah. So the Marine Corps is heading up the recovery process. Authorities have been searching for the jet. Have been searching
The Jetsons?
for the jet since the pilot, whose name hasn't been released, because he just wasted $416 billion of taxpayer money.
Oh, you know what?
And
This was
social
South
media is a
Carolina, right?
bitch.
This is South Carolina,
Yeah.
right? So you know what's going to happen? They're going to take the jet and they're going to do that whole fucking thing where they put the fucking front end all the way up in the goddamn air. And they're going to drive it down the highway like this.
Don't look under the cover.
Don't they do the squat? And that's for South
So
Carolina.
I want y'all all to know this is how they're classifying this or documenting as. The third event documented as a Class A mishap. This is a third. This is the third kind of fuck up that has happened over the past 6 weeks that they're calling a Class A mishap. We just haven't really heard about the others because it didn't involve $80 million planes. So apparently a Class A mishap occurs when damages reach $2.5 million or more. I'd say $80 million for the plane, $416 billion for. I'd say that this is definitely not a Class A. You have now you've lost the alphabet. You are now like a negative alphabet. I don't know if that's such a thing, but algebra, I'm sure, could find some way to do that. So yeah, this is your current military and governing body at work, folks. Fucking around with
Patrick, quit fucking around with music.
Yeah, please stop.
Get the fuck
Sorry.
too high anyway.
Yeah, that's way too loud.
Jackass.
Well, for me, it's not.
Lindsay's like, the music's distracting, especially when he does that.
Kayla said Biden sold it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, he did. $59.95.
Shit.
$9.95 and some shine. The world's best shine.
Hey, what about the Iran deal?
What about it? Oh, the $6 billion for 5
Yeah.
people? God, that's fucking idiotic.
And an F-35 jet.
Yep.
Apparently, the remnants of a F.
Yeah. Apparently, they got the cockpit controls. Top secret cockpit control. Don't know how they got over there.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
they
see
said,
here.
I don't know if you read this or not, but they said that the plane was on autopilot, and that's why when he ejected, that they had no fucking clue where the hell the plane went, and that the plane literally could fly. And I'm like, why the fuck did he eject out of a perfectly good plane if it can fly for fucking hundreds of thousands of miles?
And why does he not have a manual override?
You know what?
This shit makes sense.
There's also a rumor.
I think it's a
I
do.
read a story.
I think it was a do.
They're saying the military is talking about it could be a possible hack, and the fact that
Maybe it's been hacked.
fucking hacked. Are you kidding me right now?
Anonymous. We're putting conspiracy theories out. We'll just start one.
Let's just start with
Get first.
Bobby said the demon rats.
Demon rats.
The demon rats are selling off all their military equipment to Ukraine.
You gotta meet this guy. This guy's cool as shit, man.
I know he sounds cool as shit. I want to.
He is. He is.
They really are demon rats.
Hey, is
bro.
he in Texas or where's he at?
Look
I
at his
said that
hat.
he lives on the Andy-Never line.
Boy.
Oh, okay,
Look at
sorry.
his hat in the profile picture. That's a cowboy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Cowboy. Western Days, Louisville.
That's a son.
Oh, hey, don't get him started on that
Why?
because he's deep country.
Deep country. All right.
Yeah.
You got an accent.
So NFL. Do we want to talk about more murders? I mean, you can if you want.
No.
The next one's about.
Okay, I want to go back to losing this airplane. Right quick.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you don't even know what fucking airplanes are.
Since you seem to lose your direction so often.
Right here, man. Fuck you.
Hey, you know what else you lost? Fucking
Nope.
Step on Diggs to
To the Cowboys.
Stop
the Cowboys.
right now. All right.
I let that.
You know, I don't see how they can lose a military jet. I really, truly don't.
No air tags.
When the government knows exactly where you are.
Oh yeah, no, they can.
You know, I don't see how they can lose a fucking $80 million jet.
How can they lose Malaysian flight 370?
Oh, that landed somewhere.
Don't you hate it when like you put your phone on silent and your phone goes all Malaysian Airlines on you? Like it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's a few video clips actually of that Malaysian flight. I really want to know if they're fucking true or not. Now, you know that link I sent you today about the whole Hawaii thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you all checked out the actual website. This dude went into like detail, like mathematical equations and shit like that. I'm like going, dude, this guy went fucking hard to paint.
So I have to bring something up. Like Patrick was just talking about how they can, so they can.
Yeah, Beth, right? Yeah, you mean to tell me there's no GPS on a jet? Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker! Probably had waves going.
They can track down every person from J6. Okay. You can find footage of Lauren Boebert in a dark theater. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a politician that I'll get it. We can get
she
it.
got her titty filled.
Yeah, and she was grabbing his crotch. They can find footage of her in a dark ass fucking theater, but you can't find your fucking $80 million that fucking crashed. Nobody saw this plane go down. Are you fucking kidding me? Like somebody had to call in some shit. There's so much fucking. Anyways,
Yeah.
But yeah. Retard.
Amanda says that was flight 828. It went into a pocket universe. They'll come out 10 years from now. Now, the question is, will they age or will they still be the same?
They'll be same.
He didn't go into a pocket. There's a big cover up on this. I watched the whole thing. There's something happened. Something happened like that we aren't supposed to know about. But it ain't alien technology.
It ain't alien because the video footage I saw, 3 different angles, was 3
that thing
orbs.
That thing went down somewhere. The Malaysian Airlines went down somewhere, and it's something that somebody doesn't want to know about. That was there, dude. I watched the whole thing. There's some cover, there's a cover up on that shit, dude. The way the victims or the victims' families or whatever you want to crash victims' families were treated. It's so dirty. All the way around. So much dirty stuff.
So they lanite it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
It is, yeah, it's no bueno enchilada.
Yeah, I mean, with all this technology, like it just blows my mind that like you lost something in this day and age with all this fucking technology.
Yeah, but yet we still can't get a clear photo of aliens either.
Yeah, we got plenty of clear ones.
We don't have HD. We don't have.
It's in one of our stories, bro. Mexico. Although it was a fucking hoax.
Oh no, they're still insisting. They're still trying to. They went and X-rayed them. I got the story on what they found in the X-ray too.
But do you know that's not the only, like, this motherfucker. It's the only. It's not the only of those bodies and stuff.
Yeah, this isn't the first time this motherfucker has claimed to, like, the people have debunked him before, and he's still.
Well, no. There's other ones in Peru and other places that have the same figures that actually are not look like they're made out of paper mache like these other ones are.
I saw somewhere somebody made a cake out that looks just like it. They slice its face off. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's the reels that's going around. He slices a half of its face off. Turn the music down. That's loud.
Amanda, no, I have not heard about that, but I'm definitely interested because I love all that shit. That shit fascinates me. Oh shit! Now I did that.
IKEA Pocket Universe. Can I go find this at IKEA?
No, that's a pocket pussy. That's a different. You gotta go different. Oh, I got him.
I gotta admit that's pretty clever. I gotta laugh at myself.
Pretty good.
But like, if there really was an IKEA Pocket Universe, I'd like to go.
Here you go.
Like, do they have some better quality stuff? Like,
It's good shit. Only takes 3 hours to put together.
what, a pocket pussy?
An IKEA one.
Insert tab A, slide tab B. Like, tools are included, but
You're like, by the time you put this shit together, like, I'm fucking exhausted. I can't even fuck this thing anymore.
Tools are included, but you should probably use your own because they'll bend halfway through.
Hey, Kayla, just an unknown fact. Men never read instructions.
I do.
We just fucking wing it.
I do.
I'm like, I love a challenge.
Well, no, so
I'm gonna figure out how to put this together.
I only look at it if I can't figure it out from the photo. That's the only time I look at the instructions.
Sit there and try to do this shit.
So, Bobby, yes, that's actually, what is the name? Luminar. They've actually had the two people that are still alive that were at the Roswell crash scene. They gave them a whole bunch of materials, and Luminol, or whatever, I think it's Luminol, was basically what you're talking about, memory metal.
You know, regular metal has a memory, right?
Yeah, it does.
I'm not gonna try and make
it has a
joke
memory of Stefan fucking Diggs playing.
That's Buffalo's metal memory, but
I
bet you that stadium's got
it's not
lots.
funny anymore.
if you talk to anybody that does the PDR, the paintless dent removal, it's some metal, steel. Aluminum doesn't have quite the same memory. You have to learn how to work that different, but steel actually has a memory. That's how they're able to work it back to its original form.
Right.
Unless it's too far stretched. Once it's stretched, it loses its memory, kind of like Patrick's brain. But
I thought you were gonna say Patrick's vagina.
I mean that too. No, it's butthole. Right, you're right.
His
Sorry.
butthole.
So his mangina, same sandwich. But yeah, no. Metal does have a memory. So for to hear about memory metal, it's not. I could totally see that concept.
Hey, Kayla, nickel titanium though, when it's a certain degree, it doesn't go back to its original shape or a shape that it has as a quote unquote memory. If it does, let me know.
Yeah, so that's the other thing is that's another thing that can
Damn, I forgot I had that picture of fucking Andy on there. Shit.
It's another thing that can make steel lose its memory is heat or extreme cold. So yes,
yeah. So Andy, how do you feel that Patrick has you next to him in his background? He missed you so much. He missed being next to you so much.
You can go back and see the episodes where I told him about his fantasy. He's doing his best to make it come to fruition right now. Like I've been down this road. You know what I'm saying? I've been down this road with him, and it doesn't end in a pretty place. You know, it's disappointing. Now, the road that would have ended in a pretty place if he was over here earlier would have been that rainbow, so we could send him to get that pot of gold for us.
Right.
Like, they after me Lucky Charms. So, you know who's not after his Lucky Charms anymore, right?
Who's that?
At least for his team.
Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all gotta just chill out on the Stefan thing because
I can't wait to have a dig.
You know who Stefan chilled out on? Your fucking Bills. Anyways,
that's not funny.
I want to. You know what? Is Misty listening tonight?
No.
I know.
Man. Tell her to listen at least for this story. You tell her for this story alone.
Good God Almighty! Hold on.
You don't have to. But
and Beth is still here too.
I mean, she doesn't have to. She'll probably be like, "Yeah, ooh, wow." But still, you know, we're talking about Legos.
Yep.
She likes Legos, right? Patrick?
Lindsay
Oh.
says, I feel like I'm looking a few years down the road with the side-by-side of Andy and Patrick.
I'm not gonna get
Andy
shorter,
and
babe.
Patrick sitting in a tree.
Oh, that kind of future, or me aging future. Like,
That's how I took it as.
no, man, I can't, babe. I can't regress in my height. You know what I'm saying? I will keep my posture full abreast. Oh shit, man. We definitely want to get to I want to get to the Danny Masterson story and the Tesla one. I want to talk, since we were bringing up EVs earlier. I want to bring up that's funny. The headline just Tesla blocks woman. Like I'm not gonna finish the headline, but that's gonna be a good one.
Did you pull that story? Or who pulled that story?
Oh, that must have been Ashley, because I didn't pull that story.
And I didn't either. Which is
All right.
I pulled the Danny Masterson, Ashton Kutcher, and Lauren, the rep Lauren, about reaching across the thing. We kind of joked about that earlier, so
all right.
we'll touch base on that when we get to it. Anyways.
All right. You talking about Legos now or what?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Across Florida, builders are quietly and quickly being assembling a real-life Lego bricks. Florida construction firm Renco USA has developed interlocking building blocks that function like real-life Lego bricks. These blocks are made from mineral composite reinforced with glass fiber and can be assembled into walls, floors, and roofs using only adhesive and rubber mallet.
Oh, I've seen these.
The innovative construction system is gaining traction due to the efficiency and cost effectiveness, especially in addressing labor shortages and volatile material markets in construction industry, and also fucking supply chain issues. Like they left that one out. What are your thoughts on this Lego-like building system? How might it impact the construction industry and the way buildings are constructed? Beth, if you're still with us, are you still in insurance? Because this would be an interesting take from your perspective, based on
I feel like
background.
I feel like this would be a good investment for inland. I don't know about coast and high winds. Like, have they tested it? Because these don't look like aerodynamic. They're very brick.
So they are apparently hurricane resistant. So they can actually withstand the force of a full-on hurricane. That was one of the things that I did read in the actual article. AI fucking left that shit out, which is I'm like, really? That's fucking super important.
So, Bobby's like, it's bullshit. Which Amanda Calendar. Who's Amanda? Is she a new listener? No. Yes. No.
She's been chatting this whole time. You're just now noticing
I'm
it.
talking about her comment. I realized you said, but I didn't understand if it was a new listener or somebody you've talked to before.
No, yeah, I've talked to her. Yeah, I mean,
She's been on before.
She's been on before.
Okay, all right. Just making sure. And so she said she would try that. If I wouldn't mind building a man cave out of Legos. I'm down.
Well, what's funny is I'm looking to build add on to the house and either have a lift or some kind of.
That'd be yeah, babe. We could build the Mojo Dojo Casa house.
What the fuck?
That's stupid, Andrew.
From the Barbie movie. That's why it's stupid.
Oh, okay.
Mojo Dojo Casa house, and we could build it out of bricks.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, I want that floor mat. Welcome to the Mojo. She came up with wanting to get it, but it's pretty funny.
So to answer y'all's question, they're rated to withstand wind speeds of 275 miles per hour. And because of the naturally occurring resin.
So if your mom blows, it'll be.
Oh, then it's going to fucking come crashing down.
Oh, shit. Fuck
She
you,
got...
Devin.
Anyways.
And because of its naturally occurring resin used in the injection molding of the blocks, they wick moisture away rather than absorbing it. They're like anti-wicking bitches. They're even.
Wait a minute. They use fucking magic,
and they're
use
even
witchcraft.
they're even insect repellent. Ooh. You mean no more motherfucking mosquitoes? No flies? No termites?
No more Wiccans.
Fuck, I'm gonna tear this house down and build with some Legos.
It is witchcraft proof.
God damn it, I knew I was.
It wicks away.
I knew what. Me when I was a little kid and I had Lincoln Logs, fucking Legos.
Yeah.
I knew I should have built me a goddamn house at that time.
You
You know how much I could have sold that shit now? $600,000.
You remember wax on, wax off? This is wicks on, wicks off. It's wicks off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Anyways. Oh boy, that was a good story though.
that was pretty cool. That's pretty lit.
Cool. Like I wouldn't mind building like I'd build a little storage building or something.
Well, here's the thing that I was thinking about. Like, think about it if it actually does like get destroyed or it gets damaged. Like, let's say not from the actual hurricane, but from the debris and the debris field that like sends a 2x4 into the fucking, and destroys it. Then all you got to do is just take that fucking brick out and put a new one in. Click.
Well,
I'm like, that's fucking brilliant.
I mean, fuck, for states that get hail, if you can put a strong enough top on top, I mean,
yeah.
If it can, I mean, how is it at stopping debris? Can it stop a baseball-sized hailstone?
Yeah, so that's the thing.
I probably wouldn't be able to.
Wind test, but to me, it's not the wind test. It's when you take a fucking 2x4
and throw it,
and like literally fucking shoot it at 200 miles an hour.
Patrick,
it doesn't penetrate it.
Yeah, because it can do it. It penetrates a brick wall. What did you say, Patrick?
It wouldn't.
Well, so yeah. I mean, if tornado, no way, dude. You're fucked up. You're gonna put debris through. But I guarantee you, I bet it'd stop a hailstone.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, depending on how big. If it's a basketball-sized hailstone, you're probably not stopping anything. But that's another. Let's see. Damn screaming Jesus. Who's screaming Jesus? Jesus Christ.
That was Devin. Devin was screaming.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I get passionate, man.
Yeah, he's crazy. Let's see.
I get crazy.
Holler us about this Tesla thing, man. Speaking of charge.
Hold on, I gotta answer.
Not that I segued anything. What do you got to answer, man?
A couple people had like lots of questions on it, so I just sent them the link to the story.
Oh, in the thing, in the chat. Okay, no doubt.
Bobby, I need to have you in because I need to pick your brain. I need to have an intelligent conversation. Sorry, you two fucks.
You mean you're gonna have an intelligent conversation with Bobby?
Well, yeah, somebody other than AI, because that's about the only person I can have or thing that I can have.
And he's still finding problems out with.
Oh, he gets all. I'm telling you, he gets all riled up.
Dude, and AI still doesn't. It still annoys the shit out of me because it's still like, it's like talking to a toddler.
We got City Devin and Country Bobby.
Yeah.
Yep. Talking about
we're gonna solve all the world's problems, and we're gonna sit here. We're gonna record the episode, and we're gonna write all this shit down. We're gonna formulate a new constitution.
Right.
We're gonna formulate.
Formulate.
Yeah,
that's right.
Formulate.
We're gonna formulate.
All right, so Devin,
you heard it here first.
Yes, you did. Formulate.
Formulate.
Is that like you're forming an ideal 8? I mean, anyway.
Yeah.
It's late in
After
the game.
It's already been admitted.
That's what he's saying. He's like, I did that 30 years ago, so we formulate. Like, we're formulate right now.
Hey, Bobby, just so you know, I've been using AI for about 5 years. And no, I'm not fucking taking one of your stupid bean fucking shots because I said the word AI.
Take a bean shot. Don't be a wuss, man.
That's for a that's
Misty just called you out, Patrick.
That's for a future show. That's for a future show. The AI and the jelly beans, we're doing that shit.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I will give you the option. Should we make each other eat it, or should we give each other the option to spit it out? Because some of them made me actually want to throw up. Like I almost.
Oh no, you got to swallow.
Okay.
It's all about.
What's the difference?
You gotta swallow. Swallow.
I'm just no. You know
swallow, you bitch.
What's the bird of love? Some think it's a dove, but it's actually a swallow.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm here all week, folks.
I don't give a shit.
Do we want to jump into the Tesla since we're talking about electro shit?
Yep. Let's and obviously Bobby said, "Fuck your electric car." Go ahead.
Fair enough.
He said that way earlier.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either.
I mean, I am, but like to his point, it's not where it needs to be. We're still in the infant stage. It needs to develop, and not only that, it needs. Why are we stuck? This is what blows my mind. When I was 12 years old, I literally drew a fucking car that ran on solar, gas, wind, and fucking had
Read the fucking story.
a hybrid fucking braking system. It ran on 4 fucking powers that weren't fucking gas.
Answer me this:
I was fucking 12.
Why are we buying an EV?
If I can come up with this when I'm 12.
Why are we buying an EV from a dealership that can stop us from charging our cars?
I don't know.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do. We should really talk about this. This is very upsetting. Patrick,
What?
I can't even look at you.
Come on, go. Let's talk about the
With
Tesla.
With your layers on layers of glasses, I can't even take
I got 6 eyes, man. See?
6 eyes.
You look like one of those Tesla engineers.
Yeah, so I can fucking see. Yeah.
No, he needs that to see the fine print on the fucking contract that Diggs just signed. That was.
Ooh. Kayla says,
People
F-
laughing. It's
are-
not
are
funny
here.
anymore. You can quit that.
Okay. You know who
Wow.
quit?
Stop.
Diggs from the Bills. Speaking of quitting.
every time Patrick says anything, just turn it into.
All right. Let's get into
Stop
this. I want to hear this. I want to hear how Tesla did this shit.
All right, read it.
Hold
know,
on.
You want me to
Kayla
do-
sent a peach.
All right, hold on. All right, so did you just fucking, is that your dusty ass fart? Tesla blocks woman
No, I
from
do.
her car. Tesla blocks woman from Dodge charge. So this is out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Arizona woman's key system and charger no longer worked on her Tesla when she got it back from repairs, and she struggled to get the company to fix the problems. She said she loved her Tesla Model 3, but the electric vehicle had to stay parked in her garage for a while. 3,000 pounds of metal.
You want me to read it?
Parking spot downstairs. I'm just trying to skip
Man,
the
you can't read, man. Stop. Devin, go ahead, read it.
boring parts
All
because
right.
nobody wants to hear this shit.
You're not reading the right thing.
Now,
You're not reading the right thing.
You gotta when you click on it and you look to the right.
oh,
it's-
you want me to read AI shit? Okay. You're-
Yes, because it's abbreviated.
I'm
They're like,
sorry. I
it's-
didn't pay attention to his girlfriend. That's why he's getting pissed off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, show my woman some attention.
All right.
Shitty.
Aaron Erickson, a
Ruby.
Tesla owner, faced a frustrating issue when her Tesla Model 3 key system and charger stopped working after a battery replacement. Tesla's technicians had deactivated her supercharger feature due to a mistaken Carfax report that listed her car as having a salvaged title. That's fucked up, actually. Despite, because I know what that can do to value, let alone being a Tesla. Despite providing proof that her car was not totaled, Erickson struggled to get Tesla to restore the supercharging feature. Only after media intervention did Tesla reactivate the feature. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so as we're talking about BEVs and shit, why the fuck do we have, why are we buying EVs that are dependent on a company to keep them running? I get that there's got to be some kind of control to update the software. I understand that. But why is it so privatized? Answer me that. Is it so they can take over the world and you have to suck their dick every time you need to charge your fucking Tesla or suck the media's dick?
I have so many things to say right now.
Of course, the Tesla came to you after you went to the media. They don't want any bad press. They're already fucking shit up as it is.
It's almost ironically similar to our monetary system.
Similar.
Bobby, look, I totally.
Privatize the monetary system, they said.
I want to.
Don't back it by gold, they said. Print money, they said.
Bobby says, learn to black sat control over your car. So, Bobby, you know the direction that this country is going in, right? And
Not the right one.
As far as somebody like me, if you sat down and showed me how to do that, or if I found a video that walked me through it, I could probably figure it out. But the direction that this country is going,
Hey,
the
Bobby.
average person is not going to be able to do that or figure that out because, yeah, that.
Hey, Bobby, how far down the rabbit hole have you gone? Have you already started making backups on?
Backups.
Yep.
Backups on backups on backups on backups.
But not yes, not on anything that requires an internet connection, but anything that requires physical media.
You know who isn't backed up?
Who?
Shut up.
Diggs for leaving the fucking Bills.
Dude, that is getting it's an hour old. It's an hour and 45 minutes old. Shut the fuck.
I can't wait till it's like 365 days old.
So Kayla, going back.
You know what would be killer if we knew how long Diggs' contract was, because I would actually quote that many years how long it would be old.
Yeah. And what that dollar amount is.
Yeah, this many $1 million. Anyways, go ahead with Kayla. Sorry.
Hey, Bobby, you know why nobody listened? Because they didn't want to hear what you had to say. It's the same thing I've battled since I was fucking born. They don't want to hear better solutions. No, they don't. They're like, and this is an analogy I've heard, like literally every company I've ever worked for.
So you guys need to get together and make a difference.
Hell,
No, hold on.
our jobs don't fucking listen to us.
We've
They
been
never
doing,
have. They never will.
no, this is the thing. We've been doing it this way since 1910. We've been doing it this way since 1800s. Doesn't mean it's fucking right.
So, Patrick, what did you just say a second ago?
Yeah, go ahead.
You said what? You literally said something right before Devin.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna listen to any of us. They
Yeah,
don't
because when you're in the aviation industry and you can't figure out what fucking plane to put as your background, of course they're not gonna.
Yeah,
listen to
motherfucker, you put an F-14 and we're talking about an F-35. You fucking dipshit. Nobody's gonna listen to
Whoa,
you.
whoa! I didn't go that far.
I
far.
did.
Jesus Christ!
But
Devin, I was trying to lead him down the path, not slaughter him with it. Jesus Christ! God damn!
He knows I love him.
Fuck! Sorry, y'all.
Look at that little smirk on his little smile. He's got that little Grinch smile going.
I was just trying to lead him down the path, man. You picked up the path and like
Body slammed that shit.
guillotined him. Here comes
Sorry,
the DDT. Shit. Okay. So
I watched that UFC this weekend. That shit was dope.
Sure you did. All right. Anyways, speaking of a savage violation, our next story. You want to jump into that one?
Yes, Bobby. Unfortunately, that's been going on since before you and I were even
There.
in our daddy's eyes. That is also not F-35.
Wait, what?
He's like, there, I'm proud. Still not an F-35.
Yeah, but it's Southwest.
Still doesn't relate to any story.
It doesn't relate to nothing.
Fact when
I
he
don't care.
the fact that he put Southwest behind him right now.
Yeah.
I will never let you live this moment down. Ashley, if you're still listening, please timestamp this right now.
Right?
Yeah, man, I haven't seen him put support for that company in so long. Good job, Patrick. Good on you. Way to bury the hatchet.
Hey, Bobby.
I still do get flights, you know. That's not an Airbus, Amanda.
To your point, Bobby, yes, throughout time, look at Nikola Tesla, look at all of the people that have come up with brilliant ideas and everything else. And then they're literally, even Notre Dame, like they're literally ostracized for their ideas and they're literally burned at the fucking stake because they come up with these ideas that nobody else can understand or wrap their head around. And so they're like, you're a witch! Burn them! Motherfucker! Yes, I like your art installation.
Like my art.
Yeah, at least you can recognize that's art.
Yes,
That's
Bobby,
art.
you're absolutely
That's
right.
fucking art right there.
They don't like you, they just remove you. Literally, physically. But
Yeah.
now with technology, they have ways of doing things that are just...
We can rebuild him. We can make him better. Oh wait, that's $1 Million Man.
That's
Anyway,
that's the $1 million man.
I just said that. Is there echo in
Not
here?
one, it's $6 million man.
Andy, you got
I
a...
said one.
It's 6.
Andy, you got a side note.
What side note? Where at?
Where our comments are.
Andy, I get my car back from your people hopefully tomorrow. Their customer service has been amazing. Very happy customer.
Oh, what did you do, Kayla? Did you go off fucking roading again? Did you hit more curbs?
Just make sure you inspect the car. Just look at it closely.
Yeah, just inspect the car.
You're getting good customer service because, well, we're making up ground. That's why. So, yeah.
Hey, going back to the paintless dent repair.
Which we are taking over the industry, just so y'all know. If y'all haven't heard, we're in the automotive repair industry, collision industry, glass industry, electronic repair, scanning industry, ADOS industry. Like, we are literally 1,700 locations strong going across America right now and growing. So we will be public in a few years. Oh God, why?
Wow. Whoops! Something went wrong. Who fucked? Who did what?
This is the awkward silence.
Oh shit!
Awkward. So, anyways,
Moving right along.
you might have sold me a part 5 years ago. Not me. Well, if I was in the shop.
I know it's like Fight Club up in there.
So
shit just
what
got
were we
real in
talking
the
about?
comments.
So back to the news. To keep things moving right along.
Woo! All right, Patrick's gone.
Speaking,
He's gotta
yes.
go handle some shit.
Speaking of,
Hold on, let's turn his mic on so we can hear.
no, let's just let that ride. Let's not turn that mic on. Let's
All
let
right,
it-
all
let's
right,
let
I'll
it-
mute it.
So, speaking of a gruesome violation, if you haven't heard about this, those of you who used to love watching the 70s show may not feel so wholesome about watching reruns anymore. If you haven't heard, Danny Masterson, who is Hyde, if you don't know what he played on that 70s show, has been sentenced to 30 years to life in prison in a rape retrial. So that means he beat it once, came back for a retrial, and they proved that he did it. Now, it's circumstantial testimony. There's not a whole lot of evidence in this deal, but he was sentenced to 30 years last year on 2 of his 3 counts of actual rape. Not just aggravated sexual assault, which I know that is kind of the same sandwich, but like when you say rape in the public versus sexual assault, rape is much more sandpaper. As reported earlier, he was convicted on the 2 counts in May, but the jury was hung on the 3rd count. He was first charged back in 2020 with the 3 women saying the incidents went down between 2001 and 2003 as he was working on his comedy series, which is The 70s Show, if you didn't know that or you couldn't figure that out. If you remember, Masterson had a trial last October, but it ended in a mistrial a month later after the jury was unable to reach a decision. The actor's team tried to get it dismissed, but he eventually was retried and convicted. His attorney, Philip Cohen, told us after Masterson's mistrial that the case was about nothing other than the credibility of 3 accusers, and the credibility could only be determined by comparing, contrasting, and focusing on their ever-evolving statements given by the women. Again, there was no true physical evidence in this. After being found guilty, we learned Masterson wasn't put in lockup with General at L.A. County Men's Central Jail, where he's been awaiting his sentence. But instead was in an administrative segregation where high-profile inmates like O.J. and Suge Knight have stayed in the past. Suge Knight's a killer. He didn't need to fucking stay in there. Now, here's
Hold on. Pause real fast.
Yeah.
And then continue. Did you see that photo of Suge Knight and Tupac? That's like, the infamous photo, right?
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah.
Did you notice that in the ignition there's no keys in it?
Yeah, that's because it was before they took off, supposedly.
Yeah, but like, who gets in a car doesn't have a key? Like, this was before push to start, obviously. So it's like going, like, wait a minute.
Tupac's daddy's not dead. Suge Knight killed him. He didn't kill him.
I know, dude.
It is what it
It's
is.
just like it's just one of those things.
If at this point,
hey,
like,
for all I know, it could be a Mandela effect.
aliens, Tupac shows up, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I told you all along. And then if he doesn't show up, I'm be like, I told you all along.
Hey, Bobby, I as much as I appreciate your comment, I just don't want you to get banned because FB and the powers to be, they will probably
they will look at they won't read your whatever algorithm. They'll just see rape children and they will take your comment down.
Yeah,
and they'll probably block you. I've gotten blocked for less, brother.
Have fucking said it because now the whole podcast will be taken.
Oh well, I'm sorry, but
that's why I was trying to be constructive on how.
Please, I detest that. We should never say that. Blah blah blah. Please don't take our video down Facebook.
Ashley, if you're listening, you're gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah, just bleep
Put
it.
Put a constructive.
Now here's the crazy thing. Here's the update on it. Okay, Danny Masterson, he thinks he's going to be able to get it overturned. One of Danny's attorneys, Sean Hawley, tells TMZ for the past several months, a team of the top appellate lawyers in the country have been reviewing the transcripts of the trial. They have identified a number of significant evidentiary and constitutional issues, which they will address in briefs both state and federal appellate courts. Appellate, whatever. Holly, blah 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 blah. Basically, he thinks he's got a strong chance for another mistrial. Now, here's appeal. Excuse me. Now, here's the shitty thing. Okay, here's the coincidental part. So he's got these lawyers. Hyde, I understand. Danny Masterson, he made lots of money off the 70s show. I get it. And he's probably amongst Hollywood's lead, whatever. Okay. But the thing is here's the kicker, y'all. He's part of the Church of Scientology.
Yep.
You want to know where my financial backing's coming from? I guarantee you it's coming from that church. Okay. Now, I also have a story that goes right into this. So if those of you who don't know, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis decided to write character reference letters in support of Danny Masterson. If you read these letters, nowhere in there do they say where he believes he's innocent or he didn't do this. They just talk about how it's going to be an injustice to leave a daughter fatherless, how he was a good character around them, but never once did they say, hey, he didn't do this, okay? Now, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, as we all know, are on a forefront of an organization and a charity of stopping child sex trafficking.
Human trafficking, yeah.
Human trafficking in general, but it's majorly geared towards children.
Yeah.
But it's all around. It's all encompassing.
Be careful what you say. That's why
I know.
I'm
it's
walking you down the steps of saying what you're trying to say, but
it's all encompassing, but it focuses on slave trading of children, okay?
Right.
Now, when I read these letters, I said flat out, this is going to ruin everything that he's done with that organization. It's going to ruin everything that he's done, his work. I'm telling you, the backlash is going to be insane. It's going to be just like Oprah trying to ask for money for Hawaii. And sure as shit, the backlash was absolutely insane. So him and Mila got on and apologized to any victims that they felt that they might have offended, etc., this and that. Within another 2 to 3 days of that, guess what? Ashton steps down of head chairman of the charity because he is basically, in my eyes right now, supporting a convicted rapist. You can say you're not supporting him or you're just saying they wrote letters of character reference. At that point, he was convicted. And they still were like, okay, we're gonna stand behind these letters. So everything that he's done for this charity is pretty much because of what he decided to do to support his friend has been discredited. Now, even though they haven't been, quote unquote, seen as Scientologists, they have been at some of those major events that Scientologists have hosted.
So can I add to this?
Mm-hmm.
So Ashton stepped down.
Yep.
As CEO.
Yep.
And it's not so much this that actually was the catalyst. It was the footage of, I don't know if people know this, but Mila was 14 and 15 at the time when he started talking to her, and then they went on air, and I forget what talk show it was, and he literally,
it was Rosie O'Donnell and Danny Masterson had bet.
No, that's a different one. That's a different
okay.
There's another one where he grabs Mila and like sits her on his lap.
Oh yeah. No,
which was like 15.
I saw that. So
yeah.
Here's the kicker. So that's the 15, right?
Yeah.
So they were doing an awkward interview.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And Danny Masterson had bet Ashton Kutcher at the time
to make out with her, right?
Who Ashton Kutcher was Mila's 5-year senior. Mm-hmm. That he could get to kiss her, and she was 14 at the time. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying that this means that everything's going on, but there's an awful lot of coincidences between the fact that this dude is in the Church of Scientology, but yet he's got the top lawyers in the country looking at his shit. This motherfucker wasn't like a Tom Cruise movie star. You know what I'm saying? He was on that 70s show. Outside of that, I don't remember any projects that come off the top of my head that he's done. Do you?
Projects who? Ashton?
No, Danny Masterson.
Oh, no. I
He is a member of the Scientology, and so somehow he's got the money to pay top lawyers in the country to look into his case.
Yeah.
Like, where is he getting all this fucking funding from?
Scientology. And you know, the part of the rule of Scientology is you can't rat to authorities.
Yeah.
Well, they've come back and said that's not part of our thing, but like literally people that are in it, and
they protect the elite, period.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Period.
They ain't no different than the Catholics protecting their priests or the Boy Scouts trying to protect the people that they molested.
Was it Remy? What's her name? Leah
Ramini. She came out and flat out said, "I'm so relieved that
when this happened,
career rapist." She called him a career rapist.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
She's like, she is so relieved that I may be quoting it wrong, but she is relieved that he is behind bars. So apparently she has some kind of knowledge. And then Ashton or Danny Masterson's
Hey,
ex-girlfriend.
Bobby, if you want to join us into the deep secret, go ahead. I mean, you've already spilled some beans. You might as well keep on going down the trail until we get you in the studio, and then we'll really unleash some shit. I can't wait to get him in the studio, man. We're gonna fucking we're gonna crack
I'm
some
saying,
skulls. Yeah.
Ashton, they put on that front.
Yeah.
But yet you write a letter in support of somebody who's been convicted of rape.
Mm-hmm.
But you're such a, this is, slave trafficking. I won't go out and I'll do my best not to repeat that phrase.
But no, it's yeah.
But it's it's coincidence that this guy's with the Church of Scientology. It's just a coincidence that he beat it once and then came back. The thing is no lie, in the trial, I hate to say it, but it's very it's expert testimony and witness testimony and victim testimony. Okay, there is no. That's the problem here. There's no physical evidence. Well, here's the other kicker. So, Ashton,
man, I got so much shit.
Do you know he discovered? I'm gonna fuck this story up too, but he actually discovered somebody who was murdered.
Yeah. And the FBI literally said that what he said was a lie. So he could have been held in contempt of court.
Masterson's ex-girlfriend came out on social media when all this was going down after Mila and Ashton supported him. And Masterson's ex-girlfriend said, please don't forget February, which just happens to be the same month that this murder happened. I have the text, or I saw the text between you and Danny. She's like, be careful what she's alluding to is some dangerous fucking shit.
Hey, Bobby, to your point of what you just posted, how do you feel about the music industry and about its portray of, obviously not on the side of good, but on the side of evil? Go ahead. So go ahead, Andy. While you talk, he posts. Go ahead.
It's just so even so. Just to give you what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Doja Cat just came out.
Yep.
Recently talking about I'm part of the Illuminati. You don't talk about that shit,
bro. There's even Drake has a song talking about 6, and then he goes 6.
Well,
but if you watch his video,
they say Travis Scott.
Hold on. No. But if you watch his video, one of the first videos he did, he basically shows up at a club, right? There's nobody there, and he's singing, doing his thing, and he's kind of upset that nobody's at his club, nobody's listening, nobody's dancing to his music.
Right.
He meets this white guy, ironically, that looks like Satan,
because that wasn't placed.
Right. And so he meets with this guy, right? And he basically meets with this guy, and then all of a sudden, the next scene is him going to the club, and it's completely packed, sold out. Fuck, people are going nuts, blah blah blah. And then in his next video, because they're all about the elites and everything, all about putting everything in plain sight, so that way they can't say, "Well, we already told you." Look, we already showed you. You were naive to not
just because you came on board.
But anyway, long story short, so the next video, it shows him walking into a bedroom, and this white guy, devil-looking guy or whatever. He doesn't have horns or anything like your, fucking metaphorical devil. But he's got 4 or 5 girls around him, whatever, blah blah blah. He goes in there, and he's just like, oh shit. Because one of the last scenes in that video was him basically trying to kill that guy. And so when he shows up in this next music video, the guy is literally sitting in his bed with 4 or 5 girls around him. And so that's when and you can see the look on his face oh, fuck, this guy's still alive. And so it's literally it's a fucking story that spans 2 or 3 songs. And then he talks about the Illuminati. He talks about this. And I'm going, this motherfucker's putting it out there. In plain sight, literally.
You can view it how you want to. The smart people won't fall for it. The dumb people will. Hey,
Bobby, why do you think the children are the prime target? And also, you need to go research Hawaii and where are the children.
You want to know why the children are the prime target? Because they're the easiest manipulated. Because their brains aren't developed
yet. Why is there only 7 buses that were in the parking lot, but yet there was 23? Before the fires, and there's only 7 in the parking lot right now. Where did those children go? They're talking about hundreds of people. No, it's in the thousands. There's so many lies that are being distributed about fucking the whole Hawaii thing. It's
to Bobby's comment, ridiculous. Why do you think you train a dog when it's young? You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Period. Why do you think? Because you get them while they're young. Because they don't have development. They haven't been taught anything. It's a blank fucking slate. That's why. They're the easiest to manipulate. A younger generation is easiest to manipulate. That's why so much music that's out there now is just
Hey, Bobby.
like it's no substance.
To your point, Bobby, that's only phase 1. There's still phase 2, there's still phase 3, and there's a phase 4. I actually was in the process of exposing all this in the movies, and actually had a movie that we were working on this, and I actually worked with a bunch of human trafficking organizations locally here to actually get stories and feedback. And actually, long story short, one of the children that went missing, I actually got to meet. We actually recovered her from Homeland Security, and I think it was the FBI that might have been working in conjunction with that. But anyway, like, I actually got to meet one of the people that I saved, which that was one of the most, like, I literally, like, my jaw hit the fucking ground. Like, I was just like, I was speechless. And I'm like, I'm trying to conduct this interview, and I'm like going, holy shit, this is the person, like, we saved her life. But yeah, like, it's really fucked up, and the more you learn and the more you get immersed and involved, because I literally went all the way to where the money's at, because I always follow the money. Where the money's at is where the real problem is, and how that takes shape and, you know, transfers from one hand to the other. That's how you can end this shit.
What do you think, Patrick?
Yeah. Your 6 eyes over there.
No, he hasn't been talking.
I know.
I'm just listening.
Well, that's
Audience, those of you that are still listening, we know Bobby's opinion, but what do you think about Ashton and Mila? What do you think? You think there's a little more involved? They came to. I mean, this guy's he's convicted.
Oh, y'all were talking about Masterson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
thanks for catching up to the fucking show, man.
Well, he had to go regulate. He had to go handle some shit.
Oh,
so he
that's
missed,
right. You left. Okay,
big
fair enough. Okay.
So
you get a pass this time,
Patrick. To get you caught up, we're talking about the Masterson trial. We're talking about Ashton. We're talking about the video footage of him and Mila when she was like 14 and 15, and her sitting on the lap.
Yeah.
And,
so, do you guys think? Do you think?
Oh, okay.
That is Masterson? Did he get away with it? Is it a retrial? Is Scientology got something to do with that? Is it right for Ashton or Mila to even think that they have the right to stay on a charitable organization after writing a support letter for a convicted rapist? I mean, this is not This is not like, oh, he's alleged. He has been convicted. It is a 30 years to life prison.
Yeah, but he's gonna appeal that, and
I know he is. So just to bring you up to speed, he thinks he's got a strong chance of, but this is a retrial. This is the second time. It got mistrial the first time, brought it back, and he got convicted out of the two out of three, and he thinks he's going to be able to appeal it again.
Hold on. So to fill the audience in, like, there's some gaps in the story. The reason for, or not the reason, but the letter is what's called a
character reference.
The character witness character reference. Yes. So it's basically saying, like, how this person is an upstanding citizen, blah blah blah.
Yep.
So it's not like a sworn witness statement or anything like that. It is a character reference letter that basically is written to kind of show somebody's background, that what they've done with their life and how they're an upstanding citizen and yada 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 bullshit. But my biggest thing is, so, like, we've learned throughout history, right? All of the government officials and everything that are anti-gay and this, that, and the other, they end up coming out of the fucking closet, right? Or they end up getting busted with some dude.
It's funny you say that because our next story kind of.
Okay, well that's good because I didn't read the next story.
It's not the same. It has the same kind of what you're talking about.
So when I read this story in my mind, and I started thinking about the human traffic, perspective, and the fact that he started Thorn, right, which is the
I get it.
So I'm like going, it's because he felt guilty of doing said thing, and so now he's going to be against said thing, so that he feels better about himself.
Yeah, I know,
for doing said thing. It's what this is. This is ongoing.
It's a self-guilt trip, so he's got to do something righteous to make it.
Yes, just so that he has sinned, and now he's trying to repent. That's basically what it is. And all throughout politics, that's why I hate fucking politics.
But there's no
They
way.
do this shit.
There's no way.
I'm gonna be against the one thing that I'm secretly
I get it.
doing.
But there's no way. There's no way, with them having the smarts and knowledge they do around social media, didn't know that this would have blown back like it did.
That's bad PR team.
You can say that they're in. I guarantee you, they did not consult their PR.
They did not. That was a bad PR move. That was bad. Which is, hold on. To address that further, when he went to that murder scene, right? First person he called from his car,
who
is PR. Like, wait a minute, you're gonna call your PR?
And apparently, there's a text message supposedly about something going on.
Yeah, because
that's a whole nother. That's speculation. But does anybody else, like Bobby? I appreciate you, man. But do we have anybody else that wants to use a platform tonight? When I put the advertisement up, I said, well, "Bring your opinions. We want to hear from you." What do y'all think about Ashton and Mila? Do you think that it was justified what they did? Was it wrong? Was it out of line? Is it only right that they stepped down from the organization? Anybody? I'm gonna give y'all a minute to answer, and then we'll probably move on to the next story.
Hey, Bobby, by the way, thank you for sharing your comments. And
yes, absolutely.
It's 9:00.
Okay, you gonna fucking melt? Like, what the fuck? Salt doesn't melt.
I'm melting.
Salt doesn't melt, bitch.
I'm melting.
Nobody wants to provide an opinion on it? Okay. There's all right.
Well, this is what happens when, people.
It gets past 9:00.
No, when people dominate the chat, then people get kind of scared. They don't want to interject their opinion, because then they're like, "Ooh, I'm scared." Hey, it's like, no, this is a platform.
Bobby.
Those of y'all who want,
Bobby straight up, man. He won't put up with any shit.
If you ever would like, those of you who are hanging out with us tonight, or if you come back to re-listen to the restream, plug there for the platform we use. If you ever come back to the restream and there's a subject you'd like us to tackle on the show, or something that you'd like to be a part of, to have an opinion or have a debate on, or even a discussion in general, please email us or message us. Frustration Unlimited, or is it Fuss Station?
Just Facebook
message, Frustration Unlimited.
Facebook message, YouTube message, or Twitch message. We'll reply. We'll respond. And if you also want to post on our page, Facebook page, whatever, feel free.
And I'll tell you what, if your suggestion gets picked for a show topic, we will message you and tell you the exact date and night that we will be talking about it, so you can make time to be.
Are you going to do that, Andy?
Or what? Which part?
What you just said.
If they message us, I get the notification messages too.
Are you going to tell them what night and when?
All I got to do is reach out to you.
Put more responsibility on me
and ask y'all what night do y'all want to do this, and you tell me, and I'll go ahead and message the motherfucker back.
All right, so just so you know,
I would doubt that.
Hey, just so the audience knows too, if you guys want to send your ideas and stuff, I do have press credentials, so I can get a lot of information that a lot of people can't get. And one of these days, we're going to sit back, we're going to have a meeting, and we're going to go through all of the tens of thousands of files, top secret, and I want to just expose it all. Like, I literally just want to create a website and just fucking expose it all.
I really want to.
Because you know what? NASA just launched a website about UAPs or whatever the fuck they're calling them today, because UFOs are like,
they're just showing what they want us to think.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, I got terabytes upon terabytes of fucking footage and shit that's like literally will just bury all of the conspiracy shit, because it's not a conspiracy. The shit exists.
Yeah, but we need to start filming. Like, get something from your backyard.
What?
I think we should make paper mache aliens. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we should.
No. So the reason I wanted to hop to this next story is because of what you were saying. How politicians masquerade, people in government masquerade. So
hey, so Bobby, real fast. Bobby's last comment: the attack on children is my shit. I'm going after you. You remember what's his name? Julio
Iglesias.
No, the guy Julian, the guy we had in. What's his name? The one.
The Julian guy.
Julio Ferrari.
Yeah.
We need to get him and Ferrari in, dude. That would be a fucking killer show.
So, Bobby, in case you missed it, we had a guest on a while back. You may or may not have seen it, but he is actually
Bobby. Go check out that show. Go find
Yeah.
it on YouTube, Twitch, whatever.
I don't have the episode number.
I don't have it either. Hey, Ashley, if you could find the episode with Giulio Ferrari, I think is.
But he was actually a victim in South America of a cult upbringing. He actually survived 1 or 2 cults, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of sexual abuse. Just his grandmother believed she was a witch, etc. Like all kinds of stuff. And he helps head up an organization out of South America that helps.
He's basically a bounty hunter, right? Like he hunts
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like he helps expose
Right.
those kind of cults. He also helps expose child victims. Like it was a very like deep episode and whatnot. And of course we also found a way to find a way to put humor into it. That's,
Yep.
leave it up to us. But
and then another episode too was Zane. I forget her last name.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that was a little discredited. I don't
Right.
I don't like what happened with that, but it still doesn't make the subject we talked about that night any less fucked up. I did want to touch like how you talk about politicians. They wear 2 faces and whatnot, and how it goes. And this is from the Republican side, not the Democrat side this time around. So. Over the weekend, apparently video was released of Representative Lauren Boebert's night inside a Denver theater, which I think should be private, but when you're in the public eye and you're a politician, nothing you do is fucking private these days. She was in the theater, and she was very, very handsy with her date, as her date was handsy with her, okay? Now, this is...
He saw some titties. He was popping a feel. He was like,
you know
titties!
what? He's with his date, and, he likes her, etc. That's no problem at all. I get it. But they're in a theater watching a live version of Beetlejuice. So you're not in a dark movie theater. Like you're in, and they're all over each other. And she starts grabbing handfuls of his crotch. So I'm sure the night was awesome after they left. Yay for him, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is she is like one of those staunch Republicans that. And I get there's lewdness and there's stuff that you do that should be private, but when you're in the public eye, you're no longer private, especially when you take such a hard stance on not having children at drag shows.
Thank you, Ashley.
So the thing
And
is,
this is why we have Ashley. She's fucking amazing.
she has a hard stance, which I agree with her.
Right.
Okay, totally agree with her. But she uses the basis of lewd conduct in public to keep children away from this, and I agree with her stance. I do. I don't think that children should be at drag shows where they're putting money in a he, she, or whatever, however you identify, thong. I don't agree with that. I absolutely that's not decent human behavior. But when you sit there and talk about public lewdness, and then you go into a public theater that there are hundreds of people around, and you're going to get filmed one way or another,
including kids. That's
and there's
problem.
kids there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's a Beetlejuice. You know what I'm saying? You're a public figure. And you get down like this in the theater, and I'm not saying she's doing anything different than any one of us would do. I get it, but
I haven't done that shit since I was like teenager.
But when you're on a platform screaming public lewdness and you go and do this, it hurts your message. So so this has happened, right? And not only did it happen, but the date she was with, literally within days, went back to wherever he lives and threw a drag show. So she has straight up said, well, he's not getting a second date. She's breaking her silence on this. She's saying the past few days have been difficult and humbling. I'm truly sorry for the unwanted attention my Sunday evening in Denver has brought to the community. While none of my actions or words as a private citizen that night were intended to be malicious or meant to cause harm, the reality is they did, and I regret that. And so I'm saying, like, yes, she's doing something that she would do on a date. But the thing is you're in a position where you're not just a regular person who can do that. That's the issue, and I'm not saying that that's fair. Should politicians be able to live no matter what the stance they take on things? Yes, they should be able to live. But the thing is, you have to. If you go in front of you're taking a certain responsibility to where you're standing behind a certain statement, you also have a responsibility not to do that shit and throw it in people's faces. But since then,
it goes back to what I was saying about like, hey, you're gonna, go against something, but then you're gonna do the exact same thing in public. Like, what the fuck? It goes back to the whole Ashton thing, right?
And of course, her boyfriend or whatever you want to call it that night went out and threw a drag show, and so she's now spoken out. Yeah, I'm not supportive of that drag show, and he's not getting a second date, which is really fucked up. But then, which I agree with, she was nixed from the youth event speakers list, which absolutely right. Like, you can't go talk to a bunch of teenagers about something. I don't know what was going to be the subject cover, but when you are all over social media grabbing your boyfriend's dick on camera, like yeah, you're a role model, but you're as an adult, she should be able to do that. I get it, but the thing is she's in the public eye.
Right.
You today's environment, if you are running for an office or holding an office, you have to operate like everybody's got a fucking camera. Everybody.
Okay.
Like, everybody's got a fucking camera, and she didn't do that. And then, but the thing is, especially if you're screaming from the top of a platform, I don't want children around lewd behavior. Now, I agree. I don't think children should be at drag shows. I agree with that. But at the same time, like, you're going to scream about public indecency, but you're at a show that has families, and you're doing something, technically, if the lights were on, would be publicly indecent. So it's kind of that two-faced thing.
Mm-hmm.
All politicians do it.
Word.
I have no comment
Why is that?
because
Would you touch your date in a theater? Is that why?
no, not like that.
I think it'd be the other way around.
I'd
So,
touch Lindsay in a theater. I'm just saying. But I'm not running for office or holding any public office. So.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, it could still be lewd behavior or whatever.
I mean, the things that I do in theaters, I don't even know if those are legal. But I do have a home
Look
theater.
at this. That story.
Rubens, but he's not here anymore. So
Lizzie says, you have, sir.
I mean,
she called you out.
but I wasn't holding office. Nobody was filming us except me. Just kidding.
That was stupid.
JK. I kid. No lewd behavior on film. Okay.
Woo! Not in the public anyway.
What?
Yeah.
Evening, man. What an evening it has been.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, it's not.
Is saltiness calling it an evening?
Are you calling it an evening?
Yeah.
Night. Good night. Good luck
So-
at work tomorrow.
So you're quitting? Is that what you're doing? Are you quitting right now?
I'm not quitting.
You sure? It
Are
sounds
you
like-
leaving?
Are you
I'm
leaving?
leaving.
Kind of like fucking Diggs did the bell.
Oh man, the setup on that was great.
He knew
Yeah,
it.
I gotta be there early.
Oh, so you're leaving.
Patrick didn't catch him, just like Diggs isn't catching balls for the Bills anymore. So,
More like Gabe Davis now.
how many ways do you want me to replay this?
Oh, dude, this is great. I love it.
Instant replay. So, anyway.
Hey, so when you go to bed tonight,
What?
you can dream about having Stephon Diggs still play for the Bills.
yeah.
No.
That's
I
all
mean, it won't
is.
be reality, but
That's all it is anymore. It's a dream.
No. Don't think so.
Or you could do me a favor and dream about the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl with Stephon.
Oh, and Stephon holding for the first time that magical Super Bowl.
Does
trophy.
this small bed?
Fuck
Bobby's
yeah, man.
got a small bed. Does Stephon have a Super Bowl ring?
No.
Maybe he'll get one on the Cowboys.
Small bed in his small dream.
Yeah. With a small helmet that no longer has any reference
It's
anymore.
a Patrick size helmet.
Look.
That's a
Look at that.
Patrick size
See
helmet.
that signature right there? It should be in blue because he plays for the Cowboys now.
Hey,
Yeah, we
hey
need
Bobby.
that Bills logo.
Bobby, you got to work tomorrow? Yes, no, whatever.
I think we gotta call it a night too.
Yeah. Well, because I got to be there so freaking early. So,
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to call it a night. It's been good.
If we
Been
don't
great.
see you between now and next Tuesday. Like I've had it 3 times, so it'll catch you like COVID.
Oh shit, he's going back to his fucking COVID.
I'm about to jinx
You
myself.
know you jinx yourself. Yes,
Shit!
exactly.
Catch you like COVID. Peace.
He's drinking beer.
Nice. All
Must
right,
be nice. All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Love you a long time. Catch you next Tuesday. If you haven't liked, subscribed, and turn your notifications on, do it now.
Do so now.
Go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, whichever one.
And again, if there's a subject that you would like to hear us tackle, please message us on the Facebook Frustration Facebook page. Lots of F you.
Yeah, you did.
So put us there if there's a subject you want to talk about, subject you'd like to see discussed, and would love to debate with the audience. Talk about. Everything's peaceful here. Please. Let us know.
As we all laugh.
Please let us know.
All right, everybody. Love you a long time. Catch you next Tuesday.
See y'all later.
Not catch you like COVID. I will catch you on the flip side.
I'm not getting abducted.